Hello, hello, hi. How you guys doing? All right. So I'm gonna have two drinks here. Okay. I have my water. Yeah. See how clear it is? Beautiful. Then I have a beer, which also kind of a little see-through. It's the Voodoo Ranger Tropic Force Tropical IPA. Yeah. I don't know. It seems okay. I'm trying to say like that, but it's backwards because that's how we do things here in TV land. So let's get that out of the way. Smells fruity. And a beer. Not bad. Definitely a distinct bitterness in it. But not really sure how to explain that one. Tastes like a beer with something tropical in it and a little bitter in the back end. I'd be willing to try that again. So if you see me drinking it, I'm drinking that and water. You know, if you ever drink your alcohol, remember, drink water as well. One of the leading reasons why you're actually feeling sick after drinking alcohol is because you got dehydrated. Alcohol replaces kind of the water in your body. You start pissing out the water, but the alcohol is still there. And next thing you know, once the alcohol dissipates through your skin or whatever, you're just super dehydrated. So that's why Pedialyte works, because it adds extra electrolytes. In fact, if you ever watch anybody who does animal rescue, like the Urban Rescue Ranch, fucking awesome. Check them out. They'll show you how, most animals, the first day, they'll actually give them Pedialyte to bring up their electrolytes and, and get their water if they're not injecting saline into the armpit of birds. But it works. So, yeah, always drink your water with alcohol. Once you go to bed, chug some alcohol. It's going to be good for you. Wake up, have a Gatorade sitting next to you. You will not have a hangover. Even at my age, you will not have a hangover. Hey, Hovey, your stream is really well. Oh, okay. Yeah, I keep getting these like weird ones up here in Kickland. Hi, Kickland. That hit 1,000 subscribers and earn nothing less than $1,000 per stream. That'd be great, but that's not gonna fucking happen. Not for me. I suck. Beer. Tastes like beer. Okay, we're going down. I can't hear shit. Hold on. I always forget to turn up the volume. Whoop, see that? And see, I actually have it set up for 5. If I do 5 episodes, I have enough icons. It doesn't matter in Twitch and Kickland, but if you go to YouTube land, I have an icon for my videos. Yeah. Okay, now we can hear. Turn to game. There, the ambiance. That's the people trying to kill me. Snake eater. Boo, boo, boo. Ooh. Why are you a corpse? Touchy, touchy. Have your helmet?
Fucking open, and nobody's answering to anything. What kind of cold-hearted motherfuckers would just leave us out here to die?
Don't you get it? They're dead. They're all dead.
Yeah, you're right.
How can you be so calm about this shit? We
Everyone's
are
dead.
dying.
How much higher have you guys gone?
20 minutes, tops.
Hey, I'm in red. Seconds away before the CO2 gets me.
Stresky.
Why wait, right? I'm the master of my own fate.
Wait, Stress,
Don't do
what are
it.
you doing?
You did it. Don't worry, your corpse can be used for science. Yeah, science! Have your helmet. Touchy, touchy. Oh, I can't grab the helmet. Why is it in Chinese? Why is that Chinese? Hey, helper. Well, I am... Oh. I thought I was like drifting, but I was actually crawling on that. Whee! You just follow the line. That's how they program this stuff. To draw your attention. It's good game design that it can draw your attention to where you need to go. Ooh, touchy, touchy.
Hey, come on! Open up!
No.
What is this shit? Armor for the apocalypse?
Well, you are underwater.
This is why they didn't answer our call.
Hello?
If you're underwater that deep, you can only have a very
It's
solid
called a radio.
piece of
They're
metal,
not
so it
gonna
doesn't
hear
go
you better if you scream.
and
Jonesy,
implode on
You
you.
okay? Look, I know you're the strong silent type, but I need you to say something every
Remember,
now and then so I know
pinky
you're
up.
all right.
We're polite here.
Jonesy? Jones,
Fuck's sakes. Let's try the annex again. Maybe we can break in.
we're losing Jonesy. We need to get her inside.
Well, get in line!
Alvaro, there's nothing we can do for her right now. Hit the stasis
did.
switch and let's check the annex.
You dead. See, I could do it. What was your guys' problem? There's like another body around here or something. Needs to be more bodies. Come on, everyone's dead. There has to be more of them, right? All right. Guess that'll do. Yeah, I'll see more corpses later. Probably trying to kill me. What? Alternate entrance? What do you mean, alternate entrance? You son of a whore. Oh, I'm streaming. Alternate entrance? Where's the alternate entrance? Shit, I didn't even know the primary entrance. Oh, fuck. It's probably down there. Don't die, don't die. Don't die. We don't go into the abyss. Alternate entrance. Let me guess, something's gonna try to kill me.
Right way.
That's probably not. Ooh, that was very unnecessary. Don't do that. Why is the crap all falling? I'm trying to live, damn it. I want to live. Alternate entrance? Flushing. That's what I forgot to do. See, like I said, it's good game design because most of the time you know where to go. Except for when you're an idiot like me and then you get lost. But other than that, it's actually pretty good to navigate. They really put stuff straight forward and where it needs to be. Keep bumping into my other mouse. Yes, I have 2 mice. Can I get in?
Let's find that safe and get out.
Ooh, cool. Bodies. Can I have the helmet? Oh. No. Come on. It's in the way. Oh, the weight's in the way. Ugh. And no. Can I have this one? No. I mean, it's right there. Dude, your head's missing. I get in? Oh. Why is your head missing, though? How about you? Can I have your suit? Touchy, touchy. Containment. Alright, let's go this way. Oh, shit. Why do I feel like this is the wrong way? Alright, what does this way look like? Let's go this way. No. No. No, let's go this way. Damn it. How about you? What do you do? Okay, he doesn't do anything. Useless, every one of them. Laboratory. I'm working on it. I don't know who you are. Okay. Gotta stop it. Stop it. Bop it. Is it in here? Nope. Okay. Okay. I'm not seeing enough corpses. I am so lost. Ah. Oh, okay, it's nothing. Well, that's not good. Damn it. Ooh. Ah, yes. Power suit tested, ready. Intertesting. Ah. Don't know. Oh, they signed it. Here.
Is this Omicron?
Yes.
Everything
Omicron
is so
Persei
invasive
Persei
and
I8.
limited. I hope it's not the Omnitool falling apart. Okay, we need to find you a power suit. You know, so we can go into the abyss without ending up like a recycled can of soda.
You think we'll find one that fits me? I mean, I'm kind of in a suit already.
That's been bothering me too. You know how you were transferred from Vancouver?
Toronto.
From then to now.
How could I forget?
Okay, so we do it again.
You want to send me to the future?
No, you idiot. I want to transfer your mind into a new body.
What?
Look, we already know it can be done. We don't need to make it a big deal.
It is a big deal, Kath. It's a huge fucking deal. There's got to be something else that can take us down there.
The Dunbat Theta was the only vessel that could take that pressure, and you saw what happened.
Then think of something else.
Simon, please. You don't have to switch this instant. Just play along for now. If we find something else, then great. If not...
I'm not promising anything.
Thank you, Simon. Have a look around the room. This is where they would keep the power suits, if there are any left.
Bastards. Door number D. Nope. Door number C. Nope. Door number B. Door number A. Damn it. Of course it's gonna be the one with the symbol. Come here, buddy. Oh, that.
God. Nice. I found one of the power suits. There's a dead woman inside. At least I think it's a woman. Just like the body we found in the annex. She's missing her head.
Gross.
Well,
this could
heads
work
up
in
there.
our favor, though. Look for a terminal nearby. See if you can boot it up.
On there. God, this is terminal. Alright. Her head's missing and it's terminal. Loading. There it is. Couldn't remember, okay? I have the dumb.
Not exactly grade A material.
Don't write it off just yet. Remember what we found out at Theta? The suit you are wearing is basically just a Cortex chip working a few pints of structure gel, powered by the on-suit battery pack.
And a dead
What?
colleague, Imogen Reed.
Exactly. If you think about it, we're actually incredibly lucky. We found a suit with an already dead body inside.
Oh,
Yes, you're right.
fantastic.
What about
It
the
would have been
wow?
hard to put a
What makes you
body
think
into
it'll
a
play
suit.
along?
It's not magic, it's algorithms. A set pattern. The WoW won't be able to deny us, even if it was capable of wanting to.
I'm still not crazy about this plan. It feels wrong.
Please, Simon, I can't give up on the Ark. I need this to work.
As So we need a Cortex chip, structure gel, and a battery pack. That's one hell of a shopping list.
Thanks. I'll just hang around here if that's okay.
I'll be back.
Tracking. Cheers. Hey, how's you doing, man? So far, so good. Just trying to find some things I can stuff into a dead body. And I know she needs. Come on, give it here. Boot to the head. Ugh. All right. Nope, not there yet. We will turn. We'll be like those millionaires when we go that way. Goes boop. Pop. All right, so soon we will have to find everything.
Cortex chip, structure gel, and a power pack to get the suit ready.
Yep, but everything's gonna try to kill me while we do it. Nothing. 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 Open sesame. Ooh, what are you? Kerosene. Can we blow this place up? No. Didn't think it would be that easy, did you? Okay. Battery pack, a thingamabob, and a whatchamadoit. Thingamabob, whatchamadoit, and some stuff. Come on, open. Nope. Fuck your shit. Okay. Can't go that way. Can't go that way. Can't go those ways. So we must go back down. We will find our whatchamadoot does it, and the who's the what's it, and then the battery pack. Hey, wait a minute. This body wasn't here before. He was over there. Why did you move? You were sitting over here. You were fine. He was over there, I remember. Who's moving my bodies? Bastards. Doesn't help with all these doors being locked, though. Okay, is there, no. No, no. Singing in the rain. Okay, can I grab something that fills that up? Ah, faulty locations. That's what the problem is. They're faulty. It's all my faulty. Oh, it's a game. Okay, hold on. Let's try that again. I pushed the wrong button. So we want to fill these all up. We go diagonal? We can. I did it! This one, can I do override? No, we don't need to override now. Okay. We did it! I am so good. No. Just set that just in case something tries to kill me. Another. Why can't I open that up? Fine. What's it? That's so obvious now. I don't know why I didn't think of it myself. What are you? You a battery pack for a drill, but still. Excuse me. It's the beer talking. What are you? Something like that? Okay, comms. Oh, I need open. Okay. Tell me your secrets. Yoink. I got my head. Cheers. Okay. Battery packing goop. Hey bro, do you have any goop? You're an android, aren't you? Your life must suck. Oops, stick it in and twist it. Come on, do it. You know you want to. Ooh la la. It's like my first date. Okay, what's going on? Oh. No, thank you. Maybe I should have waited a moment.
Strasky, are you there?
I hear you, Herbie. What's up?
Just wanted to check in.
A little water as
I
well.
have to go do something. I might not be around for a few days, okay?
Rally Herbert leaving the listening post? Must be important.
It is, Strask. It is.
Okay then. Stay safe.
Omicron, can you hear us?
Nope.
Loud and clear. Everyone all right? We will be as soon as we make friends with the power suits. I'm sure you'll get used to it. Look at that. Just wanted to check in before we pass the last working Lumar probe. Guys, any last words to Omicron?
Nope.
Don't forget to pick us up. You heard that, right? Don't worry, we won't forget. All right. Heading into radio silence. Good luck, guys.
Tau, please respond.
No.
This is Rowley Herbert calling from Omicron. Please respond, Tau.
Ow.
Unable to connect. Lumar relay out of range.
Yeah, I get it.
Unable to connect. Lumar relay out of range.
Okay. This is a. What? Come on. Find towel, take Phi gel to. Huh? Okay, so we have the gel in here already? Need the cup for gel. So they had gel, but someone drank it all. Knew it. It's your fault. I know. Good, the body's still where it was last time. Don't need that shit moving around on me again. It's important. Like, I don't know that. corpse. I like these things here too. Override. Excuse me. Okay, so there's still an upper. Open up. Oh wait. This contamination room? What if I'm already contaminated? Oh, great. Now I have cancer, too. Good. That probably smells pretty bad. Alright. No. Nope, nope. Okay. Ooh, we have a gel thingy. Bien. Service chip broke. Aw, it's a birthday rat. Someone's cell phone. Alright, fine. Connectivity. Chemical analysis, research study, okay. I need to fix this to get my goo. Can I lift in here? Beautiful. Did I fix it? Ooh, a rat. Can I have it? Spence on the rat. Let's see what happens. It's alive!
It came back to life.
Or something.
Something like it.
So I can't grab that one? Fine. It fixed it. Right, little guy, you can get out whenever you want to. Try not to kill me. Thank you. I'll be taking this. Yoink. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. This stuff right up my ass. Alright, we need to find the third thing. Battery, I guess. Hey rat, you have fun in there. It's not gonna let me through, is it? Now I have that structure gel, it's not gonna let me through. Turn red or something? Oh no, it does let me through. Fantastic. What? Did he call me? I have 2 out of 3 things. Can I drop them off? Or do I need them all 3? Hi. Here. Okay. I got 2 out of 3 things.
There has to be a power pack upstairs. Go look for one.
You go look for one. A bitch. way is that way? On. I'm here. Okay, so I can go upstairs from there. Okay. This way we go. Now hopefully he won't try to kill me. Everything's fine. There's not like there's something trying to kill me. There's nothing trying to kill. I'm good. I'm good. Don't worry about it. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm gonna die. But, you know, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We were literally just here. I went the wrong direction. Shit. I know what I'm doing. Don't worry about it. Uncle Brazil knows where to go. He's fine. He's fine.
It's not something you really want to get comfortable with. That's funny. That's really funny, Julie.
Okay. We have a lot of corpsey fish. So many corpsey fish.
I think Ross is trying to tell me something. But I'll find out from him. He wants me to go down to the abyss and find it. Crazy, right?
Yeah.
You've been down
Okay. Dead rats.
I just thought you could tell me.
I am one handsome son of a bitch. Okay. You good? We already looked at ourselves before. We're not that ugly. Come on. I mean, shit, you could look like me. That would be horrible. Imagine living your life looking like this. Stick it in and twist it. Ah, that's good stuff. I wonder if every time I use it, I make things worse. It's like I drain it a little bit every time I do it. There's supposed to be a stairway. Where am I going? There's nothing in here. There's nothing to do. Don't worry about it. Nickel Bay. Okay. So this is home. Close this off. And this off so I stop confusing the fuck out of myself. This way. Okay, corpsey. Third floor. Time to get funky. Oh, it's blocked. Beautiful. Don't need to go in here. Okay, well, fuck it. Let's go in here anyway. Fuck. Table. Corpse. Having a good time there, bro? Are you friend or foe? I mean... Just don't run, we should be fine, right? I'm fine. Fuck. We are fine. Fine, we are fine, we are fine, we are fine. Don't worry about it. Don't tell him a damn thing. Found that pretty easy, actually. It's over there. That's all. And I know there's nothing I need to do over here, but I kind of want to look at it, you know? Gotta look at it at least. See, look at this guy. He looks happy. How are you doing, bro? He just wanted his soup. Remember, you can't have any pudding. You can't have any pudding until you beat the meat or whatever it says. Ooh. Oh. There's a lot of dead bodies in here. But they have nothing interesting to say. How about you? Seems like if they don't have a head, they don't have anything to say. Oh, your head's kind of been scooped out. Okay. Okay, so that wasn't really worth looking at. That was dumb of me, I guess. Let's go back home. Everything's gonna be fine if I go back home, right? Nothing's gonna try to eat my soul. Not like something's gonna try to kill me or anything. You're not gonna eat my ass, are you? Like, that would suck if someone tried to eat my ass.
Shut the door, Cat. Lock it up.
What's happening?
Just shut it already.
Lock the door.
It's locked. What's going on?
There's a friend. Don't worry about it.
Managed to piss off another one of WoW's monsters.
We're fine.
We have everything we need, right?
Yeah,
I sure hope so.
let's get to work.
Come here, buddy. Ugh. All right.
This is crazy.
Don't worry, it'll work.
Shove that up your ass. There you go.
Make sure it's all bunched together with the structure gel connecting all the parts. All right, try activating the suit from the terminal again.
Okay. That's a lot of syllables.
I can't believe we're doing this.
It will be fine.
Then why don't we put you in the suit?
I was gonna suggest that if you refused.
You go without me.
I need to do this, Simon. This is important. I need to launch the Ark.
You'd really do it. Change body.
Yes, if you want to stay here, I'm not gonna stand in your way. I don't want to tell you what to do.
What would it be like before? Close my eyes and
And then open them again.
all right, let's do it.
Thank you, Simon. Go sit in the pilot
This is
seat
where shit
in the
gets
next
real.
room. You might need to move it up. We need to loop back the activity manifested by your current cortex make sure it's synced.
You lost me halfway there.
You don't really need to understand it, just make them line up.
Almost. Okay, I see it now. About right? There we go. Okay.
That's everything. You can climb into the pilot seat now.
Already?
I have everything under control, so please.
I mean, do we need this battery in here? Yeah? Okay, fine. I'm taking this with me. Right there, right in the ass.
Sorry about any discomfort. This should be over soon.
It's like having your picture taken.
But with the most expensive camera in the world,
You know, Indian stock photos would steal their souls.
in this case, they'd be right.
Ooh, this.
There must be something wrong. Can't you run a diagnosis or something?
Oh.
What was that?
No, it's just,
Why was it still talking?
it's the same like before.
Catherine, why was he still talking?
That's how it works, you know that.
What do you mean?
You know it's not magic. You were copied. The sleeping Simon in the seat was copied, and now you are here, just like Simon lived on in Toronto.
God damn you, Kath. 2 Simons? There can't be 2 Simons.
What did
Well,
you
there
think would
is.
happen?
That you were gonna take my mind and put it into another body, like a brain transplant.
I'm sorry, it wouldn't work that way.
You realize how messed up this is?
Please, I didn't mean to upset you.
How did you expect me to react to this shit?
Please stop.
You're fucking disgusting. What's gonna happen to him?
He'll sleep for a while, a few days.
And then what? Wake up in this fucking nightmare again? All alone? So cruel.
Well, what do you want me to do with him? Make friends? Let him know that we have to leave him behind when we go into the abyss?
What if he didn't need to wake up?
You'd do that?
I don't know.
Hmm.
Maybe.
Yeah.
There. I set it up for you. Hit the switch if you want to drain his battery. He'll die within a minute. I'd rather
I wanna
not
watch
stay
him do
like
it.
this any longer.
Die. Die, you miserable bastard. I know where you've been. There you go. It's all done. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I killed him myself. What do I want to do? Is have him be alive there? Christ, that sounds horrible. I'd rather kill myself. I just gave him the deep sleep. Don't worry. I went Soma on him. Weeble wobble, weeble wobble, weeble wobble, weeble wobble, weeble wobble, weeble. Let me out. Weeble wobble. Doing. Doing. Can I just drop? Just like, wee. There it is. Fuck ladders. We don't need ladders where I'm going. I died. Why did I die? I want to know why I died. Now, is this any different than what I'm going to do here with pushing the ladder? Do I need to grab this? I thought that's where we're supposed to go. That's weird. So, what do I do? I mean, I guess I just don't die. Does this one have a ladder down? Is that my problem? Okay.
Are we done here?
Yeah,
Activate the climber, please.
sure thing.
Why is she all upset? Just because I yelled at her? Robots. Are we going?
Take a seat and we'll be off.
Now I'm done with the beer. We get water. Both taste amazing.
Figured out what happens when we die yet? Is that even possible? If there's some kind of afterlife,
It's like turning off the light switch.
do you think my place is taken? The real me died like 100 years ago. Is there still room for me? And what about the Simon I killed at Omicron? What do you think, Catherine? Is there a heaven full of redundant copies of the same people? Is there someone up there who called me an imposter? It's dumb luck, right? And I woke up in the right body. Basically flipped a coin, and if I had called the wrong side, I'd be rotting away at Omicron.
Yes.
There's nowhere to know, right? You didn't hit the make sure Simon wakes up in the right body switch, did you? Not that you would know. I mean, he would still claim to be the right Simon.
See, the thing is, this is a perfect example
This is
of
awful. We did an awful
think
fucking
about
thing.
where you live
And you would
and the
lie. Why would
situations
you?
you're in,
How could you know that it's
and the
not me?
only reason why you
The
get
me
to
that I
experience
am,
those
the
because
same
you
that
just
I've always
happen
been.
to be born in that area
Please
with the
say
people who
something.
gave birth to
I
you.
want to think. Please.
I don't know what to say. I don't want to upset you.
Say anything.
When I was little, I used to climb the stairs all the way to the top of the building. And I can still feel how I had to, tuck my arms so I could push the heavy steel door open. Well, the first time that I dared go up there, I stepped out onto the roof and watched the smog rise and fall over Taipei. I got all the way up to the corner ledge and, I felt the warm wind in my hair and the sun was setting and the streets below were shadowed by the tall buildings. The people pushing through the crowd flowed like paint from an artist's brush. Street food vendors filled the air with aromas of all my favorite foods. For a brief moment, I felt connected to the world in a way that I never had before. It was the most profound feeling of comfort and sense of belonging I could ever hope for. I really never felt the same way again, but I went up to the roof many times after. I'm not religious, but I can see why people would be. The privilege of being makes a strong case, at least every once in a while.
Do you still feel that sense of awe? Even like this?
Things are different, but we're still here.
What's the point of going on? Everyone's gone. All the people still left are digital copies trapped in computers at the bottom of the sea. We'll never be able to rebuild or reclaim what we were.
Are you really so unhappy being what you are, or is this about the man who went for a scan 100 years ago?
Both, I guess.
That man died, and so are you.
Even the worst case, the darkest futures I could predict, they at least included my previous life somehow. I feel so uprooted. There's nothing here that I recognize, nothing that makes me feel like I belong. Even if we make it to the Ark, would it be any different? I'd still be alone. No friends. No family.
You could make new friends. I'm sure everyone would like to know the time traveler. If not, you still have...
No. And there goes the power. And we're stuck here forever.
Catherine? Kath? Hello, Catherine.
Can I take it?
What happened?
Are there barnacles? Come on. Open sesame.
Hey, I know it's not much, but why have we stopped moving?
The power blacked out for a moment. Think it could be the atmospheric pressure. It's pushing pretty hard, really testing the limits of my suit.
Don't worry, it should
Just a fuse,
hold.
don't worry about it.
Comforting.
It will hold.
Does time freeze when you're not powered?
Time feels emitted more than movement.
What's the difference?
I don't feel like I'm being held back or hindered. And I don't have the opportunity to reflect on the time I'm missing. It's simply missing.
Sounds like sleeping without the dreaming.
Yes.
Have you ever made a recording,
But generally you
paused
anticipate
it,
when you're about to
moved the
sleep,
recording, and
there's a natural
resumed it?
continuation, since
Kinda
we
like
tend
that.
to wake up where we went to sleep. My experience is more like an ever-changing moment that never really seems to find closure.
Sounds kind of like a movie being edited live.
I suppose so. I
Yep.
guess it sounds exciting, but it really keeps me activated to the point of exhaustion.
It's rough.
Could be worse. Could be a time traveler stuck in a body made from black goo.
That'll be the worst.
I'm getting there. Almost done. And we die. Oh, hi.
You did it! You did it! I will make preparations.
I think the AI want to save humanity. And then I think there's another AI who wants to stop it. It's kind of weird. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. I don't know how to really classify.
Oh, good, you're back.
What happened?
Something dropped onto the cage. Knocks you right out.
It spoke to me.
Looked like a man, one of WoW's creatures. It just stared at you for a moment, then threw itself down the abyss.
It said it would make preparations. I didn't like the sound of that.
It was very strange. I thought it was going to kill you for sure. Glad it didn't.
Yeah. Me
Yeah.
too.
Just pop the head off. Can I go now? We're still dropping.
Looks like we're closing in on the ocean floor.
Good. Not sure the climber can take it much longer. Okay, so this is the Omega Sector. It's about an acre of the abyssal plan used by Pathos 2. I expect we'll have to do some walking before we reach Tau.
You haven't been here before?
Not in a way that'll help us.
Right, the other you has been here. We're following his own footsteps, Kat.
When I had footsteps,
You could still be down here somewhere, technically.
don't remind me, freaks me out.
Yeah. Imagine there's a find your own dead body. That would suck. Like, oh, look. I guess I died before I can do what I needed to do. Well, shit. Yeah, swipe it. But yeah, this always made me think of, like, you know, the permanence of who you are and what are you? You know, the question of, like, the axe, and you change the blade and then you change your handle. Is it the same axe? But it also goes in the line of, like, I always think of, like, situations. Like, I'll be sitting here, like, analyzing something, and, like, why am I here? Why am I sitting in my room? And then it's like, the fact is, how am I able to be here to ponder that? Or, like, an example of something. And it's just like, the only reason why I'm even here to think about the situation is because I'm here to think about the situation. Like, I don't have any control over it. So like, if I was someone else, I would have never been in the position to be able to ponder what I'm pondering. You know? It's really hard to explain. I know that I've had situations where I sat there and just been, like, out of my head. It's just like, I'm just thinking, it's like, I'm here and this is going on, and it's like, you know, why do I happen to be in the part of history to be able to think about this? And it's like, well, the only reason why you're in this position and thinking about it is because you're in this point of history. Like, there's no real reason to be who you are, where you are, and what you're doing. Your experiences just happen. You're just a random assortment of cells and, you know, like a bunch of fucking pork fat with consciousness. That's all you are. You are a brain inside of a body. You know, it's just like, and it's just like, how am I pondering this? And like, or like, I'm thinking about like all the cells in the body and how the brain's trying to function. It's like, how am I sitting there thinking about this? It's like, well, because you happen to be in a point of history where you have the ability to think about this. It just happens to be. And it's really weird to think about that. I don't know. I think a lot of people don't really understand how, like, magical their point in existence really is. Check. Okay. Pretty sure if there was something interesting, it would just, like, talk about it. Oh, that one's rusted shut. Fuck that. Man, the amount of pressure on all this machinery right now.
Tao? Come in, Tao. Please answer, Tao. Nothing. It's dead.
You're dead.
We'll try the next one.
Okay. What am I looking for? I think I'm just looking for things to look at. Whee! Just things to interact with. I'm just fiddling at this point. There's probably something I have to do. Ah. Perfect. Enjoy. A lot of interesting on the ground. Where are you? Oh, you're a corpse.
Did you see that? Stick to the lamplights. They won't go near them.
I can't, Valglasser. It's important I reach Omicron. Our future depends on it.
Calm down. Let's just follow the path.
If I die, I need you to tell Julia Dahl that the WoW is out of control. She needs to get to Sarang. He'll know what to do.
Raj, you can tell them yourself. We just need to pick up the pace, okay?
Well, he kind of blew up.
Glass! We lost the path! We need to go back!
I know where to go. Come on.
Where does he blow up?
The light is over there!
Final push, Raj. Almost there. We just...
Wonder where that happened. Oh, don't do it. What makes your body just do that? Is that just nature? It's funny how nature just does that. Let's follow the lights. That's all we have to do. Come on. Run, you sad sack of monkey feces. I'm fine. Don't look back. Just run like a bitch and everything is fine. Hello? Missing logs? Yeah, looks like we found the logs. Okay, whale. Squid. Anglerfish. Fantastic. Why? Do I go down that? No. Okay. I open? No, that's not useful. Oh, stick it in. And twist it. Yep, that's the stuff right there. I don't know why I'm doing it. Turns me on a little. Blue toe, red climber. Go this way, I guess. 'Cause that's how. Really hard to navigate down here, isn't it? Can't really see much. Everything's under such pressure. I wonder if this pressure, if it actually mutilates light in some any way. You know what I mean? Like when you're under this much pressure, does light actually function normally? I mean, I guess we've probably hit the ocean floor now, haven't we? Have we been able to take recordings of the ocean floor? Does it twist light in any way? I've already been here. I'm gonna go this way, I guess. Oh, did I not notice this before? Was it not lit up before? No, this is where I started. Okay. Somehow we did something wrong. I failed. Oh, that's the climber. Okay. I'm dumb. I have the dumb. I'm sorry. Boom, 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 boom. Run, you bastard, run. Everything's trying to eat your ass. Oh, hey, hey. Thank you. Google Man 2.0. Oh, and now I am lost. This is where we were. Is there something I'm doing from here? Or is there like another path? Because I shouldn't go that way. This way? There we go. We go this way. Screen. Just not used to seeing people in YouTube land over there. I get some on Twitch and I get a lot of spam on Kick, but the YouTube right there. I try stream. Maybe one day I'll stream on like YouTube. I mean, on Facebook and fucking what was the other one? TikTok at the same time too. That would be fun. I'll get all the videos. Any corpses? Corpses? Ooh. Oh. No corpses. I wanted to see my friends. Fish. I try to. Oh, that's a lot of fish. I try to. I'm trying to get as much exposure as possible. Just to have fun. Stop hitting me. What did I do to you? Stop being a dick. Ah. Stop it. You son of a bitch. Ow. Why would you do this? Man, they do not like me. Or maybe they like me too much. Maybe I shouldn't have walked through the middle of them. Am I going backwards? Or am I going forward? I don't even know anymore. Oh God. Run, you bastard, run. Yeah, it really messes with people. So I'm actually 39. I actually look fairly young for my age, but then my hair went gray really fast, which makes me look a lot older. So it's like, I'm like, I have the hair of someone in their 60s. But if I shaved, I would have a face of someone in their late 20s. Okay, do not touch anything or you might die. Fantastic. Touchy, 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 touchy. Ooh, stick it in. This one say.
Tao, can you hear this?
Nope.
Anyone there?
This is Tao. Who is this?
This is Ian Peterson of Theta calling. I got a team with me, and we're about half a kilometer from Tao.
What? How did... You came in the climber?
Listen, we're having a really hard time with this sector. Heavy turbulence is making it difficult to move forward, and the wildlife you got is absolutely rabid.
The storm comes and goes. The instruments show the weather is relatively fair right now. You should move out as soon as possible. Stick to the lights. The critters should leave you alone.
All right, you heard the
That's
man.
why they were
We're moving
attacking me.
out,
I was
people.
outside the lights.
Tao, keep the doors unlocked. We're coming in.
I appreciate it. Alright, what did I do? I did something here. So I flipped the switch. It's got lights over here. No doors to open from there though. Well, I guess we just continue. I can enter from this side. Ooh, what's this? Alright. Status. Fantastic. Control. Control. Dow. Hey helper, can I hitch a ride? No? Okay. Ride, hitching a ride. Okay, I guess I'll just follow him. He'll help me. Thank you, helper. See, I always thought I looked too friendly for a biker, but that was also before I started growing the beard. I used to be a chef, so I couldn't really have facial hair. Then COVID happened, and then I was like, oh well, since I have to cover my face, I guess I'll just grow a beard. Appreciate it. Cool, the Google and Twitch both appear, right? Oh god, what's going on? What's going on? We're going this way? Fine, we're going this way. Am I following the wrong thing? I am following the wrong thing, I think. Oh shit, I am lost. Now what did I do? I think that fish ate a robot. But we were going this way, I think. I have a feeling I'm going the wrong direction. I am so lost right now. Okay. Help me. Okay. This way, I guess. This way. Okay, we're going this way. I guess I continue to go this way. There we go. We have a cave. Go this way of the cave. Fantastic. Okay, we're getting there. Why is this so creepy? There are these spider crabs here. What the fuck? Crab. 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 Ooh. I guess the people are smart enough to leave glow sticks. Yeah, the beard will definitely make you look a bit older than you actually do. But it's also kind of fun. Oh, I see the man. Okay, so I guess I'll follow this cord here. Yeah, I think I'm getting there. They just really make this. This is a this is definitely a run here. It's like you won't die, just you'll be lost constantly. Yeah, good thing about the beard, especially when you start getting the gray too, people just stop carding you. It's just not worth it anymore. They'll just look at you and be like, yeah, screw it. I know I started going gray. It was, my first gray hair was when I was 16. So I started going gray early. By the time I was legal age to drink, it was like it didn't matter anymore. And no one would ever card me. But I never was one of those kids that like did fake IDs or any bullshit like that. I mean, if I wanted alcohol, my parents just buy it for me. They always put it the perspective like alcohol is not like something to hold on a pedestal. It's something to sit and enjoy with. So it's like if you're at home, what have you, they'll buy it for you as long as I'm not doing anything stupid. So I was drinking far younger than a lot of people were, and it was just like, yeah, it wasn't a big deal. It was just something you do. And now I'm in the point where I just buy the good stuff. If you drink alcohol, just buy the good stuff and sip on it. Enjoy it. It's not something to be crazy about. It's just another drink. I'm drinking water right now. I might have a soda later. Shit, I might do some Kool-Aid. Or I might do some vodka. Like, it's just another thing. I've had people ask me for my ID on the possibility of doing the senior discount before. Oh yeah, good alcohol really makes a difference. I have some really I have never been a gin guy, but Drumshambo Gunpowder Tea Gin is fucking amazing. As well as another gin is the one I've been getting here. It's actually local in Florida. It's shoot, I forgot what it's called. I'll hopefully will remember it. But it was another really good quality gin, and it's like, yeah, never liked gin before, but I fell in love with gin. Yeah, Jack Daniel's is great. If you have the chance to actually go to Tennessee and check it out, it is really cool to go and see how they make it. Like, me and my wife done that a couple times.
Are you guys all right? What happened here?
I mean, Jack Daniel's is not like one of those crazy brands, but it's always been a good one for me.
Some failed evac story circulating at Omicron.
Oh, God.
Listen, son. We're on an important mission.
Yeah, like a good gin has a lot of body to it, a lot of complexity. Like I've always been, if I ever did a martini, I was always a guy who did the dirty martini because I like the imperfections. Throw a little olive juice in there and just like, like give me a little bit of like cloudiness. I want some complexity. But I mostly just drink it on ice, or sometimes I might put I have some lime tonic water that's really good, so I'll do that sometimes too. Oh, we get a stick it in again. Yeah, you need to be 21 and drink in America, which is a little absurd, but at the same time, like, I get it. The problem I think is with alcohol, people put it on a pedestal, and when they're finally old enough to drink, they just go absolutely apeshit. And I think that's the biggest problem we have, is the fact that we put stuff on a pedestal that makes people just go absolutely insane when they're finally old enough to do it. And it's just like, yeah, and then they go stupid and they make mistakes and all the other bullshit. Okay. Lock, can't do anything there. Here, those are my lights, I want to keep those on. No. Well, yeah, North America and like USA America, but I'm in the South. I live in Florida. The Wang of America. As someone from the USA, like when I speak about America, I'm talking about like the United States of America. I think even though there's all these other Americas, because you got it's always one of those things where you forget that the continent itself is America. No, I've never been out of the USA. I'm originally from Wisconsin, which is like almost to Canada, and now I'm on the other side of Florida, so it kind of did go it a bit. But I've never been outside of America. But as a lot of people, if you look at how big America is, oh hi, are you trying to kill me or are you friend? Let's see what you do to me. You hug? Can I get a hug? Okay, yeah, he gives me a hug. But yeah, like if you see how big America is, just traveling across a couple states is like traveling to different countries. America is such a huge continent, and it's like you really never have to get out of the USA because it's just so much going on, and every area has its own culture. And I think that's why there's an issue with like Americans. We don't know much about other countries because America itself has so much intricacies that it's really hard to kind of get out of it, It's just too big for its own good, really. I think that's why we get stupid. Oh, hi. He's trying to kill me. I should probably get away from him. This is going to take some time to open up, though. That's the problem. Let's see what's over here. Can I just go in circles a little bit? There we go. Oh, he just went fast. Okay. Yeah, I think if you get hit by those monsters twice, they kill you. So let's back it up a little bit. Okay, so this is that one room, did nothing for us. What's this? I never checked that. Okay, and then I went over here. And then we went over here. Okay. I have a feeling we're going to be doing just a lot of jogging away from this thing. See what this guy's going to do to me. I think I'm going to want to go in a circle from here and then go up. And then I'm going to try to get that door open and go from a circle from there too. Let's see. So I have a feeling he's just going to keep following me. Yeah. I don't know why he wants to stop me. Hey, Vengeance. So far so good. I'm trying to figure out how to get around this guy. And I'm like coming back and reading the comments as well. So this game is called Soma. And it's not really like as much as a hard game as it is very story heavy. And it has a very nice story to it. I'll let him do that and piss off. I'm over here now. Go over here. I'm going to push this button for this. Hopefully he'll leave me alone. Come on, hurry up. Shit, he's coming. Hurry up, he's coming. He's coming. He wants my ass. He brought jelly. Fuck. Can't climb ladders, can you? Whew. Okay, we're good. Okay. Hi, Lisa. The only thing I worked at Buca di Beppo a little bit, and I owned my own restaurant for a bit. And I seen that you popped up in my Discord. Hi. So yeah, I ended up working at Buca di Beppo, which was like an Italian restaurant. But when I had my own restaurant, one of my favorite things to do was chicken marsala, because chicken marsala is really good. Ooh, what's going on here? Nothing there. Or, you know, you go into a line of what was made by the Italian immigrants, and then we got spaghetti and meatballs. They're always fun. That's one thing that's actually kind of funny. You know, like the creation of spaghetti and meatballs were actually made in America by Italian immigrants, because the food in America was so cheap that that they were making huge meals for everybody. And then meat, like in America, it was the standard to always have meat with your meal. And basically, it just kind of became a thing that the Italians made spaghetti and meatballs, which is like two meals that the Italians had, but turned into an American dish. It's kind of like how pizza's another one of those things that was kind of an Americanized Italian dish. But like it's just like America did so much to a cuisine because we varied things so much. It's like once people come in, it's just like, yep, yeah, oh, thank you for the new follow. Okay, so we go this way. I just gotta make sure I'm checking all the rooms. It won't stop. So over here. Okay, ooh, we got a thing. Status. Don't know. Door locks. Can I unlock? Need a key. Shoot. Alright, logs. Nothing. Transmission. Shoot. Okay. So I do need a password to get into the other area. Yeah. Yeah, like, yeah, I used to do all kinds of stuff. Like I said, I used to own my own restaurant. We used to make our own New York strips and stuff like that. Appreciate it. Definitely natural. And when we even did tacos. We did like you know, we made our own tacos at the restaurant. So we made our own taco bowls and taco shells that we fry them up and everything. And you know, we try to do everything as natural, and you know, plus with America, we got a lot of people come from different countries. I used to work with a bunch of Mexicans when I worked over at like Buca di Beppo, and I worked over at the Hilton. So we got to try some more authentic food. My dad used to be the executive chef at the Caribe Royale, so he knew a lot of shit too. So it's like I learned so much. I used to work at a Greek restaurant for a couple years, making dalmates, moussaka, pasticcio, all the good stuff. One of my favorite things also was chicken souvlaki, basically because I really like the strong like lemon flavors, which is definitely very common in a lot of the Mediterranean. But people would ask me, it's like, oh, what do you cook? I'm like, I am a cook. I'm a chef. I know how to cook. I'll go online. I'll search for like 5-6 different recipes, and then I'm like, okay, this is what this is what the basic is, and now I'm gonna put my own flair on it. Yeah, Florida is very interesting. There's a lot to visit in Florida. I've always told people, like, if there's like Florida's one of those things that is really nice when you to visit, but to live here, it's like it's just another state. But it is definitely nice to like a visit because yeah, so much stuff here like Universal Studios, Disney, and stuff like that. It did get very expensive though. That is definitely one of the issues that that we have here in Florida. It's just it can get kind of expensive. I actually want to move up more inland. I want to get a house and some land, especially because I would like to be able to do stuff with the land and stuff. I'm like losing track of what I'm doing, and I'm probably talking in circles right now. But yeah, if you go to Florida, there's a lot to go to. I know if you ever manage to go up into Tennessee and checking out how the Jack Daniels is made is really good.
You're
Hi.
You humans.
Someone's alive.
Sarah Lindwall, payload technician at your service. A rare sight, am I right?
I'd say so. You're the first normal living human I've seen.
There's not many left down here. Most of them are up on the plateau.
You mean at Omicron?
Yeah,
There's no one alive at Omicron.
you've been there?
I've been all over. The power plant at Upsilon, the ruins of Lambda, the abandoned Delta, Theta.
You've been to Theta?
There's not a lot left of Pathos 2.
And, I'm the only living person you've met?
Pretty much.
You mean I'm the last living human on the planet?
Amazing, isn't it?
Sorry.
Who are you again?
Simon Jarrett.
Stationed out?
Nowhere. I used to work in a bookshop in Toronto. Long story.
Then what the hell are you doing here?
I'm trying to find the Ark.
Why would you?
I
How do you
don't
know
think
about
anybody
that?
would
I've heard
allow
it's the
you to
last
drink
hope
in
for
America
mankind.
just because of the
Right it
strict
is.
laws.
Now what do you
As
want?
so, I worked at 7-Eleven for a short time, which is as a gas station. And
was the
if you
plan,
came up and
alright?
your age wasn't old enough, I would not
Been
sell you
guarding
alcohol
ever since we
on
got
the
back
fear
to
that I
town.
would get arrested for selling alcohol to a minor.
Bring myself to let go.
So that would be the problem. But depending on the people, you might have people who don't care.
To art.
I'm not sure if they make a pass for people
And I
from other
certainly
countries.
don't have the time to wait for the next sentient thing shuffling through here. Go ahead. Take it.
Thank you. Can I get you anything? Do anything for you?
Yeah, America's weird. Anyone under the age of 21, you know.
Kill me.
I think they even increased the smoking limit to 21. But to be honest, I don't smoke, so I don't know that for sure.
I'm glad you came by. Good to get this over with.
So, ma'am, do you want me to kill you?
You serious about me killing you?
No, I'd love to hang around here until I dry up to the size of a raisin. Simon, this fucking sucks.
My bet.
I don't want to live.
You can buy a shotgun, not a handgun. You have to be the age of, if I remember right, you have to be the age of 25 to buy a handgun in America. You can buy a shotgun because, you can buy a shotgun, and I think you can buy rifles, because of for hunting purposes. But you cannot buy a handgun because you have to be age of 25 to do a handgun. Again, unless things change. I know up in Wisconsin when hunting was a thing, you can get rifles earlier, but I think it's because they're harder to conceal, so there's not much of a age issue on that. Let me go kill this old lady real quick.
Would you stay with me, please?
Oh yeah, I'll stay here for a minute.
It won't be long now. Just, please, just stay.
Yeah, and there's a lot of shooting rinks too in America, so you can actually go shooting and stuff.
At least I won't have to turn 30.
In fact, I think you can even go shooting. Because I think honestly you could buy a rifle at 16, to be honest. But yeah, I think there's point. Oh, let's see. Sorry, I'm game. But yeah, there's like I don't know how old you have to be to actually start shooting itself in like ranges. So I think you can do it as a kid as long as you have an adult present. It just you wouldn't be able to purchase it for yourself. And then there's also waiting lists and stuff. There's a lot of regulation to go into actually getting guns a lot of times.
A great place before the comet ended it all. You know what? I prefer it this way. I liked Pathos. Liked my colleagues. Ian, Nick, Jasper, even Catherine. People thought she was weird because she was quiet, but she was cool.
So when your beard is like shorter, when it's like this long, I say beard balms are really good. It's good for like keeping it in shape and helping keeping your skin moist. But when it starts getting longer like this, it can get kind of sticky and kind of rough. So beard balms don't work as well. I just typically do a beard oil. So whenever, you know, you get out of the shower, just get a little beard oil in your hands, put it in your beard while it's still wet. Just like a lot of times if you're doing like any hair care, I don't do any hair care. I just put oil in my beard to keep it, you know, in shape, as well as to make sure it doesn't get itchy on my skin, because your skin can get very dry. And then I just have a special beard shampoo, so I just do my hair. Oddly enough, there's a brand called Jack Black, has no affiliation with the actor. It is just they happen to have the same name. And they do really good shampoos and beard oils. But if you're going for beard balms, I know there's a local place called Buff City Soap here in America I go to. They make their own soaps, and they actually make their own beard balms. Old Spice actually does a good beard balm, but it's almost like sex lube. So it's a very kind of lubricated, but I'm trying to think of good balms. Mad Viking is a good brand, and Wild Willie's is a good brand. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, it's kind of interesting because we have the Twitch and the YouTube going on. We have nobody on Kick, but if someone was talking on Kick, it wouldn't pop over here because they don't have at least at the time I set this up, they don't have a setting. But yeah, see. But I try to get these settings on, but I end up taking about a year break because my health, and so now I'm back into it. Oh, sounds okay. That worked. Intercom. Hang up. Offline, off. Oh, and no. Okay. Okay, we're good. We just take this. Just casually.
No way I can climb a ladder while carrying the ark like this.
Okay, is there like a chute then I could put you in? Actually, yeah, put it over here. Oh. Firmware. Alright, yeah, I don't know if it actually pops up for subscribing on YouTube. I have it. I had it set up to do it, but it was one of those things that like YouTube wasn't integrated. I think it's better now than it was a year ago, but I'm not 100% sure if it pops up for subscribes on YouTube. Yeah, I really got to go through my settings again. But yeah, I'm just struggling just to try to make sure I'm streaming as frequently as I am. I'm trying to do a daily stream, but I basically am doing like every other day most of the time. But there we go. And we'll put it over here. And then we do a thing over here. So let's attach, I guess. Attach. There we go. And configuration. Yeah, I think that's good. Do I swipe? Do I have to do anything? What's going on here? Am I just waiting for it to fill up with water? Okay. guess we're good. Flood mechanism malfunction. Alright. Able to equalize pressure. Well, shit. There. Does that help? Oh, we could pop this one too? There we go. That was it? Or is there another one? This one? Here we go. Use another pipe. There we go. We're good. That's it. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to call like the subscribers. You know, like they always have some kind of name for them. Like I was like, it's Brazil Automach, so it's like Lounge Lizards, was kind of works. The Beard Crew can be good too. I have an Etsy shop that called Bearded Dragon, so yeah, if you want some 3D prints, I would try to ship outside of the country. I just don't know how Etsy handles things like that. Well, I'll ship whatever it lets me ship out. I guess we just follow this thing. Make sure there's no obstructions, I guess. Anything stopping it? Let's see. Ooh-dee-doo. Yeah, I got 2 3D printers. So if you go into my my Etsy, you'll see that I have like I have a bunch of dragons on there right now. But I want to start making like, I also have a cry cutter so I can make decals. Oh man, that thing's beating me. I need to hurry my ass up. So I can make like decals. I was thinking about making T-shirts and stuff like that too, because you can use a cry cutter to do what's it called? Brain, no thinky. To be able to do the ink thing. What the heck's it called? Okay, am I stuck here? Am I supposed to be able to get over that? I don't think I can get over that. Okay, what do I do? I know. I'm trying. How do I get through though? Where do I go? Hold on a minute, let me think. Ooh, there's a light here, so let's try through this. There we go, I think. But yeah, the screen printing, that's what I'm thinking of, screen printing. So you can do screen printing with a cry cutter. And that's, so I think about trying to do screen printing, but I might just do iron on vinyl first until I get the setup for doing the screen printing. But I mean, I'm actually hoping to get myself a camera onto my screen, for doing the 3D printing. So I might actually have a camera on it at all times. Like, let's see. I have like a camera like this, that here, and then I have that one over there that's kind of upside down at the moment because I don't have it set up for me to be in different angles. Oop, yeah, this is the right one. So I do have the options. Oops, this is going crazy. Okay. So I have extra cameras, and I have another camera that I have set up for, I can put where the 3D printer is. I just haven't gotten it there yet. Okay, we lift this. Okay. But I want to do like a stream and just like, or maybe when I'm streaming, maybe I'll have the 3D printer up top, or might have it over at the other side here. You know, hold on, let's see. You know, might have it like right over here. I might have the camera for the screen printing, but I'm not really sure. I still need to make that setup work, and that printer has been giving me some problems. So I had to rebuild it a couple times, and also my second printer is in my computer room. So this computer actually is in another room as well. So I operate in 2 different rooms. My house is wired up. But once I get that all working right, then I'm gonna, you know, have the video going where you can actually watch the printer print. And then I'm hoping to stream every day. So there's a lot of things I have plans of doing. But I have fibromyalgia, which affects, like, I'm in pain a lot. Like, I'm actually in a lot of pain, like, with my legs and my arms. I'm used to it, so it's like it doesn't bother me as much as, like, if it was, like, fresh pain, if it was, like, a burn or something, it would be a different story. But this is just pain that I feel all the time, but it does kind of wear on you sometimes. And when it hits me mentally, my brain kind of goes, and it gets very hard for me to do stuff. And so it's like, what's going on? Sorry.
They needed to take it to Alpha, the fountainhead of the misery we created. And then the girl, she figured it out. She was going to take care of it, but the wow shrieked. They all died. You took the gel from the cabinet and made yourself into a venomous snake.
You're saying this toxin inside of me can kill the WoW altogether?
You are the snake. Now strike at the heart.
I don't remember this for some reason. But yeah, like I said, I have a lot of plans I want to work on, and once I get these printers working.
The heart. It controls all the structure gel on Pathos 2.
Punch it. Stick it in. Just give up the arm, it's fine.
It's working.
I definitely do appreciate it. I'm just, you know, I'm hoping to get the streaming going. Maybe in.
Did good, Simon. But you can't leave.
What?
The only way to make sure the WoW stays dead is to destroy the only one who's immune to the new pattern. Don't worry. I'll make it quick.
No, I need to save people. There you go. That's fine. We're fine. But yeah, like if I can stream and I advertise through my my Etsy, and if I sell a few designs, because right now I'm actually out of work. I'm on short-term disability for the time being, because I physically can't work with my condition right now. And so if I can make a little bit of money just to hold me off, like I'll be streaming every day if I can, you know. I'll be doing my best to stream, make prints and decals and stuff. Everything I can get away with, just to, you know, keep my head above water. But like right now I can't work traditionally. Even work at home, my brain goes too foggy sometimes, and I just can't trust myself to work at home. Because they require you to be on at all times and be mentally sound, and I'm like, man, sometimes I'm comatose in the chair. I can't even get out of bed some days. So I was like, yeah, there's no way for me to get a work from home job, and going on regular disability is definitely going to be a bit hard for me. So I'm hoping to be able to make a living just doing a few things, streaming, selling things on Etsy, stuff like that. You know, try to get my own shop together at all, but I'll see how things go. What happened? Why are you doing this to me? Was that supposed to happen? Or is he still trying to kill me? I'm okay for the most part. Like, it's just physically I'm like just not always available, you know. Like, it's like I have to take everything at my own leisure, because if I try to push myself too hard, I'm not doing anything the next day. So I guess this cave is supposed to be able to protect me from that thing. Okay. But the way I look at it is like, you know, we all have our own battles and things we have to deal with. So this is just my little battle, and I'll find a way around it. Because I've always been able to push myself and make my way through things in life. I hope I didn't go backwards. That would suck. It's not backwards. Am I not going? Hopefully, I'm not going to where I was just at. Okay, can I get in there? No, I can't. Okay, I think I went backwards. Oh no! If anybody, if you cannot donate, don't worry about it at all. Like, the fact that I have people right now and I'm talking to people, I'm gonna be happy the rest of the day. Like, just having people here means so much to me, and just being able to hang out with people and be entertaining to people, that makes my day better. So don't worry about actually donating. I mean, just your presence is really helpful. And I'm hoping that more I do this, and maybe I'll grow and grow and grow, and more people come on. Eventually I find people who can do things, or can donate, or if they find something in my shop that they want to buy, you know, I might end up having to lower my shop because apparently the market got more competitive than I thought it was going to be already. And so I am finding out that it's like, oh, people are selling them a lot cheaper than I can get away with. But because the problem is, it's like you really only were getting like $1 an hour on a print. So the only way to actually really make money was to have a lot of have a whole freaking printer farm. And I only have 2 printers, and I don't have a room to make a farm. I don't have a garage. If I had a garage, believe me, I'd have a printer farm already. So I think we're trying to avoid this thing. Oh, he got me again. And like I said, I definitely do appreciate it, because yeah, it's just fun. You know, it's fun just to kind of hang out and do things. Okay, let's see. How can I get away from this guy though? Okay, so I want to go right into this little cavern here, but I think I'm trying to go over there. Right? Or did it bring me back to the front and I have to go this way? Never mind. Why am I stuck? Nope. Going the wrong way again? Hopefully not. Is that where I'm going? No, it's this way. I think I'm going to this thing. Okay. Can't move. Got me again. Okay, so it helped me that time. It got tired of my shit. Move, you bastard, move. Yeah. We did it because it helped us. Yeah, that's the thing. Is like, whereas I you know, would need support and stuff like that to help me do this like all the time and not stress out about things. At the same time, it's like I want to do this. I think that's like the thing that really puts it in perspective. It's like I genuinely like want to stream. I like entertaining people. I like making people happy. And for me, it's like this is just gonna be what I'm doing because it's kind of part of my means of entertainment, the means of me feeling better. And if I can turn it into a means to actually help me survive, be a benefit, But like I said, it's one of those things I don't want any people to ever feel obligated to try to help me or feel bad that they can't, because you know that's not how this works. You know, you do something you enjoy. I think the best way to put it, like, profit or like you know, any type of financial security should be a side effect of what you're doing, not the reason why you're doing it. I think that's the best way to put it. It's like if I'm able to, that's great, but if I can't, so be it. What's going on here? Wait, okay, I guess that's because it's locker. Can I go over here? No. What am I doing with myself? I am confused. Can't go there. Put her here. Okay, we're good.
Chris, what the hell happened to your arm?
It's complicated. I just need to know one thing.
Oh, Jesus.
I'll have both my arms in the Ark, right?
Yes, of course. Are you okay, though? Can you do stuff?
Yeah. Let's just get this over with.
Did you find the Ark?
I did, but I kind of lost it on my way here on an automated tram thing headed to Phi. So it should be around somewhere.
That's great. Let's go get it.
Yeah, let's go get it. Okay, not there. Not there either. Not there. That's locked.
All right. Phi is up and running.
I know, right? He just needs a hand. Site map. Storage. So we're probably trying to get over there. Fuck. Alright, let's see. Back.
A satellite is loaded into a shell. The shell is accelerated by electromagnets along the barrel.
Whee! It's like a roller coaster. I'll transport. Okay. Back. Safe. Okay, that means nothing to me. Launch log. Okay.
Did you find out what happened to the Ark team?
Not really. For some reason, they didn't go through with the launch, so they took the Ark back to town.
I hope everything's okay with the space gun.
So this is where I'm gonna have to take the thing, I think.
One of those.
So we don't have it yet. So we need to go to the other way to try to get it. This way. Okay.
This feels like the longest day of my life.
Yeah.
Has it just been one day?
I have no idea. Our time together is a confusing patchwork of moments to me.
What time is it then? What day?
It's May 11th, 2104, 3:30 a.m., but
Gee.
I don't remember when we started.
That's the funny thing about this too. It's like, yeah, there's no time stand down here. And since he's kind of a robot, I wonder if he even feels tired. Okay. Ooh, corpse.
Are you suggesting we keep it down here? Doesn't that defeat the whole purpose? Eternity among the stars, remember?
The people inside the Ark won't know the difference. We can just keep it down here, and we don't have to risk the Ark being shot through 5,000 meters of broken barrel, and then push through another 100,000 meters of a dust-filled atmosphere.
Will the casing stand all that pressure?
Well, the odds aren't great.
Catherine, say something.
I don't care what you think. I'm launching it.
No need to be like that. Let's just hang on to it for a while and think about it. We can launch it later.
No, that wasn't the deal. We made it to save them, to launch it.
Well,
Out there, it's
I fisted
Down
the
here,
alien
it's a fucking terrarium
because I
where you
had
fly with the rest of us.
poisonous, basically I had a poison goo on me.
Let's just think about
And it was
before we
to
risk
poison the
only
wow.
hope humanity
And
has
when I
to
was
survive this
putting
hell.
my hand in there,
No,
just
we
basically
launch
ate
it
my hand.
today. This is my project, my Ark.
It's bigger than that. Don't you get it? It's not for you to decide. We're talking about the fate of mankind.
Get away from the Ark. I'm taking it.
No, you're not.
I'm not gonna let you ruin this.
Stop it!
Guys, calm down.
Get away from me! No!
So I think that's how she died.
It was an accident.
Catherine, talk to me. Catherine.
Oof.
Oh, God. Catherine,
Did you say something?
it's you. You had an accident.
What do you... Oh,
They killed you.
you mean
Nope, don't.
Catherine. Don't worry, it's better this way.
I think I found the assembly space.
What do you see?
It's like a huge open shell, a bullet ready to be loaded.
That's great. All prepared for the Ark.
Right. I'll go pick it up.
How did she die?
You got into a fight with your colleagues. They didn't want to risk launching the Ark. Thought it might not make it through the atmosphere.
They killed me?
I'm sure it was an accident. They were just trying to stop you from launching.
Oh, cool. I can fist this thing. We all know how much I enjoy that. No, use the other hand. That one's still good.
How could they kill me?
Catherine,
I know I'm not an easy person to like. I just thought they trusted me.
come on. Don't do this to yourself.
Oh, I need that to open doors. Hold on a moment. I need to grab the thingy.
Did you have friends in Toronto, Simon? Real friends?
There was some. Jesse, Sean, Kevin.
I always wanted a friend. Like a real one. Someone you'd never hold back with.
I'll be your friend.
Oh, pity friendship? Now I feel
Yay.
even worse.
Pity friends. Okay, I can't get that one. Unless I can pull it out.
Do you think the Ark will make it through the atmosphere and into space?
It almost doesn't matter anymore. We just need to try. If we burn, we burn. If we're lucky. We just gave
Hopefully it stays open when I pull this.
chance, a whole new era. With the Ark on Earth, maybe we have a few decades of power to keep it running. In space, we have thousands of years.
Still, one hell of a gamble, though.
This was never about certainty. It's about hope.
Yep. That's all life is, about hope and trying. If you have no hope and you have nothing to look forward to, it's not worth living. You always gotta try. There's always opportunity and things to do. Okay, so we got power here. Payload. Payload closing. That looks kind of phallic when you look at it. You know? I'm just saying, they didn't really need a
I'm really not that familiar with guns of
shape it
any
like that.
size. Oh, here we go. All systems say go.
Lock and load.
Come back up and we'll head out to the gun.
You know, I woke up in my bed today. It just happens to have happened 100 years ago.
Sounds like a riddle.
It does. I woke up in my bed today, 100 years ago. Who am I? Who am I?
Dun, 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 dun. Okay,
Now
do I
what?
take you?
Now we just need to get the shell into the gun and then kaboom.
Aren't you forgetting something? How are you going to get us on board the Ark? Don't we need to make another scan?
Oh, don't you worry. You don't operate something like the Omega space gun with your bare hands.
You mean
It's just a long missile filled with a payload
Yes, and we can use it
that
to
can
transfer
just,
you to the Ark
you know,
while
just
operating the gun.
humanity
Two
just
birds and all
spread
that.
amongst the stars.
Now, take the Omni tool and plug it in next to the seat and I'll guide you through the final steps.
And then we're all dead. Sweet. I'm gonna drown. Hurry up with the drowning. We don't have all day. There we go. So she's basically, the whole game is like your brain is transferred to another thing. While you are currently who you are when it gets transferred over, you both are kind of exist. So she got a brain scan, but her life really kind of continue to live on. But this is a scan from when she was scanned and she's on the computer. He was able to get her consciousn's and she's helping her through so she can do the work of herself, I guess. It's a little confusing. It's an amazing story when you really sit there and think about it. but it's like, yeah, it's kind of complicated too. Like, it all started because he woke up, like, he got a brain scan from this one guy, then all of a sudden he woke up in this situation, because after he got his brain scan, you know, everything was normal, and, you know, he lived his life on from there, but then all of a sudden his consciousness got stuffed into a body that is in 100 years in the future, and is now trying to save, like, the remnants of humanity.
I'll never get used to that.
Guess you won't have to.
And for her, she's just blinking. So, like, all of a sudden, it's like blinking. Your eyes are closed, and all of a sudden, you're like pop up in a new area. Like, time, as the best way she put it is, like, time is just omitted. I think this part kind of explains a bit of it. I played this once before, about 8 years ago.
How do you operate this thing?
Don't know, I never tried this one. But pilot seats are notoriously easy to use, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Alright. Load it up. And where are we putting it? Oh, we're going over there. I had it. And we turn it. Oh, I can zoom. Awesome. There we go. Zoom.
There we go.
Okay, ready
We gotta upgrade our upload ourselves.
But we need to transfer our minds to the Ark.
I don't think there is. No, I think it's just one ending, really. Well, kind of two endings, but like there's only one way to get to them. It's like there are two endings right after each other. What am I doing? What?
What are you waiting for?
Just bracing myself.
Well, push the button when you're done.
Here we go. No turning back.
Thank you, son.
Don't mention.
Yeah.
It's an amazing thing you did. And I want you to know I appreciate it.
No, this is the end. This is actually the ending of the game right now.
20 seconds.
What's the matter with the upload?
Just give it a second.
Thought you guys would have better bandwidth in the future.
Come on.
10 seconds. 9. 8.
Will I be loaded?
6.
You gotta be kidding me!
5. 4. 3.
Come on, load!
2.
Yes! Fuck yeah, we made it! I'm still here.
Right here.
I'm still here. Catherine? Catherine?
I'm here.
What the hell happened? What went wrong?
Nothing. They're out there, among the stars. We're here.
No. We were getting on the Ark. I saw it. It finished loading just before it launched.
Yeah, I saw.
Then why are we still here?
Simon, I can't keep telling you how it works. You won't listen. You know why we're here. You were copied onto the Ark. You just didn't carry over. You lost the coin toss. We both did. Just like Simon at Omicron. Just like the man who died in Toronto 100 years ago.
No. This is bullshit. We came all this way. We launched the Ark.
I know it sucks, but our copies are up there. Catherine and Simon are both safe on the Ark. Be happy for them.
Are you crazy? We're gonna die down here with those fuckers living at large on a spaceship. They're not us. They're not us.
I'm sorry you feel that way, Simon.
But they are you.
What we did. We made sure that something of the hundreds of thousands of years of human history survives, that something lives on.
No. Fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck you. Fuck Fuck you, Catherine, you lied! And I believed in you, I trusted you! You said we're getting on the fucking Ark!
We are on the Ark, you idiot! I didn't lie! I can't be responsible for your goddamn ignorance! You
Fuck! Catherine? Please don't leave me alone. Catherine? Catherine?
Man, that thing always gives me the bit of the chills right there. So, like, his brain scan went there, but, like, from that one point, realities diverged. So there's him that is now in actuality, and then the new him that's on the thing. To him, on the Ark, that's perfectly how it is. He got the scan, he's on the Ark. But for the him that stays here, he's still stuck here. Realities diverged. There's actually was always a theory that, like, when you die, you know, like, that you might actually be, you know, transferred over to another reality where you're not dead. So you basically, there's a you who died, and everyone who knows you in that reality, nothing changed. But then your consciousness from that point skips on to the point where you didn't die, and your consciousness lives on. So there's millions of consciousness that eventually just turns into one consciousness at the end. So the copy of him is safe, and he to that copy's brain, he is on the Ark. He got transferred over. Everything's fantastic. Everything's wonderful. But the him that was copied, he's still there. He's just data in a body, in a brain suit, basically. But that's how he got into the future. So he got his brain scanned, and then he himself lived on. This bit of data was later used for the technology to be able to transfer people onto stuff. And then 100 years in the future, the WoW ended up waking him up and used that old data, and that's why he woke up. But he actually died way back when from I think it was some kind of brain tumor or something, because they couldn't actually fix his problem. But they used his data with his. He said it was okay to use his data to continue to do research that might help people in the future, and so his consciousness was reawakened 100 years in the future. And then he was used to bring humanity. So, like, a bunch of people have been saved as copies and put on the Ark and is lifting off into space, where it's able to use, like, solar energy and stuff like that to keep it living for thousands of years. So basically, we built the Matrix, but we're not. We're just the consciousness living on because that's all we have left, because of all of humanity died from a meteor strike. And I think this is a second ending here, if I remember right, that catches us up to the copies.
Whoa. Is this... Did it work?
It worked. Sorry, I had to do that. I needed an excuse to push the button. It's like my sad hooray. And this is what the Ark looks like. What's this? I don't want to do this. Fuck the survey. No one does surveys. We just lie on the surveys anyway. In a world of where they basically read all your personal data and keep track of you through algorithms, the best thing we can do is to lie on surveys.
Catherine! I can't believe we actually made it.
Well, we did.
I'm so relieved.
It's okay, Simon. Everything's all right now.
Such an eerie thought. This also goes on the principle of, like, you know, Star Trek. They always say, like, when they're being sent over to different places, they're basically being killed, and then their bodies are being recreated with their old memories in the location they're going to. So they're not actually transferring from one point to another. They're actually being killed and then revived. Which is also freaking terrifying. Well, every copy is actually you. The real him died 100 years ago and lived his rest of his life, and this was a copy. The real him would have never had the opportunity to live onto the Ark. So, I mean, a copy is essentially, the copy is truly who you are. You know, whether you're a copy or the real you are still you. And especially when nobody, you know, shares the body kind of is already decomposed and it's already worm food by now. Game over. Respawn in 3, 2, 1. Ready, fight. But yeah, I just love the concept and how much of an absolute brain fuck it is. Because it's like, it just kind of makes you think about what constitutes reality, what you are as a person, and like I had to transfer my consciousness onto the body I was currently using to save the Ark. But the problem was, I was the new body and the old body. I just chose to kill the old body because why just leave them there? That's horrible. But yeah, that was the game. Yeah, well, part of the storyline is too that the people who were on that, once they were getting scanned onto the Ark, they would later kill themselves. So a lot of people were like, well, shit, my consciousness is being uploaded onto this, and that's the real me, and I can't exist in two spaces at the same time because, you know, this me is getting experiences and this me is getting completely different experiences. So they would have like a cyanide pill with them, and whenever after they got the scan and they got told the scan was complete, they'd take the cyanide pill and kill themselves. Or people would go back to their room and kill themselves, and it was like slicing their own necks and stuff, and it was like a kind of an existential crisis in a way, where people, and I actually think that would actually happen if you were sending people, like if we had the capabilities of scanning our brains and putting it on the internet. People would scan themselves on the internet, and then the ones left behind would just kill themselves because they know their consciousness is on the internet, and they don't want to live in two places at once. It's just creepy because there is going to be a future where we're actually going to have so much data on ourselves that after we pass away, we could make an AI based on who we were as a person to sit there at our graves and talk to people. Yeah, it was like the whole two people thing. But like what was it? See, one thing I actually wanted to do, if I've ever got the funding for it, I actually, you know, on a concept of like, you know, people on the graves and stuff like that, in something in the present state, I actually want to make an area where you'd actually have people where they get cremated, and there would be their you know, like a area where it's almost like a museum of people's lives. So you would have the urn with a glass case that you can look into, and then you have a video, and you push the button of the video, and it plays a story of their life. So you can actually go to there and just push different buttons and hear about the different lives these people lived. And I think that would be really cool, a very honorable place. And you can, you know, the size that it would take up compared to a standard graveyard would be so much smaller, but it would mean so much more to people because, you know, like, bodies decompose and stuff like that. It would be nice to have an urn, something that you can kind of choose to be your memoriam, and then a, you know, little story about who you were, what's your name, where were you born, some of your history, you know, likes, dislikes, family who you know, who was around. I think it would just be really nice. But yeah, like, that was Soma. So I'm hoping to stream tomorrow. I cannot guarantee that I will. I just haven't been able to do everyday streams. I've been kind of every other day. I'm trying to stream earlier in the day, so I want to, like, in my time right now, it's 7:30 p.m. Well, 7:34 p.m. I'm trying to stream like 12:30 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. But lately I've been kind of falling in line of like this 5 to whenever I feel I can't stream anymore. Or in this case, it's whenever I get done with the game. So tomorrow I'll be playing Valley. It's another older game that I have played before, but it was when I first built my computer in 2016. So the computer I'm streaming with is still 2016, but technically the computer is 4 screen. Do I have a picture? Hold on, let me see if I still have this picture on here. Where is my mouse? Wake up. Mouse, where are you? There you are. No, I don't think I do. Shoot. Do I have any of these saved? Damn it. No, I don't have any of the pictures saved. I don't have an easy upload for them. But I have 4 screens in front of me. I have 3 cameras. I have 2 keyboards. I have, well, 2 microphones. The other one was a Blue Yeti that I used for my speaker for the computer. But the bottom 2 screens are actually the computer I use in my other room. The top 2 screens are used for just doing the stream. So I play the game on my main computer that holds all the data and everything. And I'll have a pickup that picks up the video onto the other computer, which gives the other computer the overhead to be able to stream and compose for the other, for 3 videos at once. Yeah, so like you can kind of see 2 computers, mouse, speaker, and then you can kind of see I'm in like a closet room. I also work on like circuit boards and stuff, so I have my own little workstation there. But yeah, so I have this is the one for the top, which is where I'm doing stuff for like the for when I'm working on like the OBS, and then this is the one I play with, and then this is like the keyboard for that. Just basic keyboards too. It's nothing special. But yeah, it's just my little setup. It works for me. But like the top one doesn't even have a graphics card. It just uses the APU, a processor with an integrated graphics processor. So because it really doesn't need to do anything. I'm not gaming on that one. No, I'm not that good. It's just I'm good with wiring things together. But yeah, like I said, and the funny thing is, so I am in a laundry room. I live in a duplex. So I actually have my parents live in the other house of the duplex. So if I do laundry, I go to their side. I also have my security cameras that are around the house in this room that then I can look up on my computer. But so this room, so it's a laundry room, but my computers are actually in the living room on the other side of the wall. This is why this room doesn't heat up. It's 78 degrees in here. I have a little thermometer. So it's typically about 75 degrees, but it's 78 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in Celsius. It's like 30 something, 32. I don't know. But like, so 78 degrees Fahrenheit in this room. So it jumped up 3 degrees in the last couple hours. And that's just because I'm in here. This room is also kind of sealed off. Like, it doesn't have a gap under the door. Most rooms have a gap under the door where the air would flow into that room. And it would actually keep a cycle, so you're always getting a cycle of fresh air. This one doesn't have it. It's actually a very sealed room. If I had an AC for this room specifically, I can actually probably store food in this room. I could probably turn this room into a refrigerator because it's completely sealed. The wall behind me is actually like a green fabric. Behind it is foam board. Behind that is is foam panels. Behind that is a foam board, which has rock wool, and then it goes to the regular wall. Because I made a fake wall in front of my wall so I can soundproof it, so I don't wake up my wife when I used to stream in the middle of the night. So it's like, but yeah, like I said, I have the computers in the living room. They have the screens and everything in this room, and then the one that I'm actually streaming, playing the games on, also run 50-foot lines over into the other room, which is a computer room for my wife and me. So my wife will play on her computer, I'll play on my computer. But like, so the room here is like I can actually do that in the other room too. It's just, It works. It was like, because I was doing everything from one computer for a long time, and then I decided to build a second computer just to make it so I can dual stream, which is also the reason why I have never become affiliate. I probably I stopped streaming for a year because my health got so bad, but now that I'm out of work, I can stream again. But like when I was what was my point? Shoot. Oh yeah, at the time I could have become affiliate. I just chose not to, because if you're affiliate, you're not allowed to go on YouTube. And if I was on YouTube, you wouldn't be here right now, you know? And I'm like, I want to be able to do Twitch, YouTube, and I'm trying Kick as well, just because it stays within the same format and there's not any resizing of the whole thing. Because like, if you're on Facebook and TikTok, you would have to have another encoding to change the size of the video. Then I would also have to structure myself in a way that it could be cut where it would be good on video, and that's a little wonky to do, and I don't want to really do all that. But like, Kick works off of the standard, 1080 format. Twitch works off of it. YouTube works off of it. So it's just one video size encoding, so it's not really a big deal. Now, my health it only can get worse. So all it is fibromyalgia. If you look it up, it is a stupid disease, because it's not really a disease as much as it's like 5 issues in a trench coat. And essentially what it is, the best way I can explain it is my nervous system is out of whack. So I think my nervous system shoots information far faster than it's supposed to. So in turn, with a faster nerve response, it causes a lot of misfires. And yeah, so it's like with all these, like I said, you're getting all these misfires, and so you have a lot of false senses of pain that are not really there. What was it? Like that's when the thing is the brain fog you get. And an interesting thing, I actually did a question on a fibromyalgia subreddit and found out almost everybody has the same problem. So I also have something called visual static. You know how the screen kind of goes like, the old fashion when you're between channels and you used to have that black and white dots. I have almost like an overlay over my eyes. Like if I did 4K, it would be wasted on me. My eyes don't have that definition. If I look at a blank screen, it will look hazy to me. It would just be all these little dots, and sometimes I have little red and blue blobs that kind of float around. I also have tinnitus, so I have ringing in my ears. So I don't know the difference of a really good microphone versus a crappy one. I won't hear the difference because I always hear ringing in my ears. So it's like, again, a lot of things are wasted on me. So it's like and it seems like everybody who had fibromyalgia also had the visual snow, and they found that people have visual snow, they almost always have tinnitus as well, which is the ringing in your ears. There is a study that says that the visual static may be a part of the brain called the lingus gyrus, and they call it a lingus gyrus not because it has anything to do with speech, it's just that it looks like a tongue. That's why they call it lingus gyrus. I don't know what the gyrus is. It's probably circular, but it's a part of the brain that actually works off of processing sound and visual data, and so that's overactive as well. So my body over analyzes or over it's basically like taking something that's supposed to work off of 12 volts and shooting 24 volts through it. It's like my body is on misfire mode because it's constantly, I'm constantly having the signals are trying to shoot so much faster and push too much data through that the processing unit is not able to keep up with it. So it's just pain in my legs, pain in my hands, my joints hurt. I actually had to get carpal tunnel surgery because I also had nerve issues in my hands. I had a carpal tunnel, which was kind of caused my fibro to get far worse. And I think it was because without the pain in my hands from the carpal tunnel, I also have some arthritis in my hands. And so it's I got to feel other pains more because it wasn't clouded with the carpal tunnel. I also have sleep apnea. I had to wear a mask when I sleep, so yeah, I have that one too. Because I stopped breathing in my sleep and my O2 levels went down to 60s. So it's I'm not meant to be here. By no means. My body is fucked. But hey, again, as I said, we all have our battles. Oh, I hit the microphone again. say we all have our battles and we just have issues, and you know we all have things we're gonna have to work our way through. And if you let it eat you alive, it will eat you alive in a heartbeat. That's why, I mean, some people with my condition, they go Soma on it. You know, they say it's no more. And the reason why is just because it's never going to get better. You have good days and you have bad days, but it's only going to get worse. It's not considered a terminal disease because with terminal diseases, it eventually kills you. Fibromyalgia doesn't ever kill you. It just makes you feel miserable, and it affects your brain. It's like I have to be on antidepressants because I guess my body absorbs serotonin too fast. I'm actually going to be doing a test with myself. I'm going to start taking creatine. I've been having a theory that a part of the brain fog with fibromyalgia is based off of adenosine. So if you look it up, like what your brain does, your brain produces adenosine. You have adenosine receptors, and as the receptors pick up the adenosine, you feel more and more tired, and eventually you go to sleep. Adenosine is what makes you feel tired. Caffeine actually fits into the adenosine receptors, but does not activate the adenosine receptors, so it keeps you from getting as tired, and eventually caffeine breaks down. Your body, synthesizes and breaks down adenosine. One thing that helps break down adenosine and metabolize the adenosine is creatine. So I want to start taking creatine to see if it actually helps my body break down adenosine more efficiently, and see if it'll help subdue some of the fibro problems. But like the problem is nobody understands fibro. It's like they did a study of like I did a blood test, and the blood test showed that I have two of the three factors that they need for rheumatoid arthritis. If you have some of these factors, you either can get rheumatoid arthritis, you might not get rheumatoid arthritis, but it's also a sign that you may have fibromyalgia. Because people with fibromyalgia tend to have some kind of autoimmune disease. I don't have any known autoimmune diseases. I just, fibro is just the only thing I have. But some people who have fibro also have like celiac disease, or they're like a type of diabetes, which is autoimmune to, where they attack your pancreas. I forgot which one that is. But a lot of people who have some form of fibromyalgia also have some form of autoimmune. So I might have some kind of autoimmune disease that I don't know, that we haven't, really caught on yet. I don't really know. But like I said, there's just so much weird about fibro. All they know is, like, if they can't figure out why you're in these problems and you fit a certain criteria, they're like, you have fibro. And the problem is, now if you go to the doctor and you're like, oh, my arm hurts, it's like, that's just your fibro. I was getting like really bad pains on my side, and I thought like I was like, is there something wrong with my digestive system? Is there something wrong with my kidneys or something like that? And they're like, it's just your fibro. I mean, nothing came out of it yet, but every once in a while I'll be walking around the day and it just feels like someone punched me in my side really hard, and it's just that ache that you get from like someone punching you really hard that you get afterwards. And I'm just spending my whole day with this ache on my side, and after a few days it goes away. Every day I feel like I ran a marathon. My legs are tired. I'm always having to put my legs up, and it just doesn't get better. When I start going to sleep, that's when it just really, you start feeling the pain. It almost makes you want to go like start crying sometimes, because it's like it's this constant ache. It just like, like imagine having your leg bound up in like a fabric that like, and it's just compressed all the time, and it eventually gets painful because it's been compressed for so long, but it's just, you can't get rid of it. It's always going to stay feeling compressed. Or if you're running a marathon and your legs are tired and you're aching because you're running, you're just feeling really, really fatigued, and then you stop, but that pain just keeps getting worse and worse and worse, even though you're not doing anything. That's kind of what it goes through. Yeah. And yeah, I know, you never know. I might, if I can get rid of the weight, I look good, because I mean, I got some biceps going on. For a fat man, I'm doing pretty good. I worked in appliances, and I was picking up refrigerators and stuff. Like it, I can lift a lot of weight. I have some good strength behind me. I can lift a lot of weight. I just, I always tell people I have a 6-pack. It's just hiding under the keg. It's just, I also have a theory, because like, I mean, it's hard to show it on the computer. My legs are freaking built. I have calves like that freaking big. I could probably wear a headband on my calves. and it's always been like that, but it's like it's toned, and I don't really store a lot of fat in my legs. So it's like it's a really weird thing, and I wonder. I'm actually theorizing that like when I'm sleeping, the muscles in my legs are constantly tensing themselves, and so I wake up and I'm in a lot of pain because my legs and my body has literally decided to do a workout in my sleep. My wife says she'll wake up and my legs are just kind of kicking like this. So it's like. They're, like, who knows what the hell. I kind of want to get a video camera myself, like, get some like electrodes and see what kind of muscles are pulsing in my sleep or something. But hey, you never know. I want to get myself on the treadmill. It's hard. I have a treadmill that I can hopefully run. I want to go and like, hit about 10 miles a day is what my goal is. I mean, which is nothing. Or not a treadmill, exercise bike. I have an exercise bike. But I want to go about 10 miles. I mean, I used to ride my bike like 15 miles a day. I used to walk, like if I just felt like going somewhere, I just said, screw it, I'm walking. I used to walk in the middle of the night. I'd go all the way up to Walmart, which was like a good 8 miles away, and then I'd walk back, and it was just like go to Walmart. I'd pick up a big old loaf of fresh baked Italian bread. And I just sit there and munch on the bread. I buy a big gallon-sized bottle of grapefruit juice. And as I'm walking home, drinking grapefruit juice, eating the bread, grapefruit juice. So it's like, yeah, I used to walk a lot, which, because I can walk the entire day and never feel tired. I remember one day I did the checkup because I walked over to a mall. And then from that mall, I walked over to another mall, and then I walked to Walmart and back. And the distance between the locations I went to that day was 38 miles. And that's not including the amount of time I walked or the distance I walked in the stores as well. But like just to go to the two malls and the Walmart was 38 miles. And I woke up at like 6 in the morning. I'm like, fuck it, I'm walking today. And I didn't get home till like 6 at night. I was like, this is like a 12-hour or like a 24-hour, just like, fuck it, I'm out walking today. And I used to never get tired from walking. And that's the way the thing is. Like you got to keep fighting. I'm trying my best. Like I'm doing pretty good, and having someone here to talk to is really good mentally for you. It's the interactions, the people, and I've had good people when I walked around outside today. I ended up having to do some light shopping and stuff, and it makes a big difference if you're trying to fight and trying to do good, and then you're looking for reasons to feel happy. You do pretty good. I think a lot of people, they give up too easily. They find it as a problem, and they're like, oh well, you don't do it. It's like, well, you fight. When I used to own my restaurant, and when I owned my restaurant, I used to work 16 hours a day. You have to keep in mind, like, that was 16 hours a day at work that I would wake up, get ready, take a shower, go to work, cook for 16 hours, then go home, do paperwork, and then try to do stuff. And when when you're doing 16-hour work days, like some days you don't sleep. You'll work like 3 days in a row and not even sleep. Or when you are sleeping, you might get 3 hours of sleep because there's there's not a lot of paperwork to do when you get home. And I learned to be like, well, this is my life. If I'm slow right now, I'm like, well, I'm just here. There's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, there's one song that actually helps me out. If you ever look it up, it's from the Narcissist Cookbook. It's called Good Morning Sunshine. And it's just like, it kind of helps me, like, because the song is almost like, clinical depression. It's like, good morning sunshine. Good morning sunshine. This is how we get better. I can't remember it. It's just like, but it was like, you get up, get out of bed, do the laundry, do the dishes. It's not like, it's not that you're going to feel better by getting these things done, but not getting these things done will make you feel worse. And so you just, yeah. So if you look it up, like after I end the stream, Narcissist Cookbook, and it's called "Good Morning Sunshine," and it is great. I really like that song, and it has actually helped keep me pushing along sometimes. One thing I actually do want to do, I wanted to kind of sing different songs. I can kind of sing, if I can remember the lyrics. But I want to sing some songs, but I might do like a VTuber to sing, because I just feel weird singing in front. I'd rather have some kind of anime-esque character. I kind of wanted to do a bit of a VTuber character, but I don't know. See, the thing is, VTubers are great for people who don't have a look and don't have a character. I have a weird look. Like I don't need the VTuber to make up for the look, and I'm not embarrassed to be in front of the camera and look like an idiot. So I'm good with that. But yeah, I actually kind of want to do a VTuber for, like, if I'm doing like songs and stuff like that, just to kind of separate the real me from it. Problem is, you know, obviously they wouldn't be able to be monetized because YouTube does not like covers. And especially because it's going to be hard trying to get, because some of the songs I want to sing, it's like they're not the most common songs, so people don't really have like the pre-made song. Like, I have some instruments, I have a guitar, I have a musical keyboard right here too, so I can actually make my own songs, but I'm just not, like, I never really put the testing to it yet. Like, I need to learn. I have them and I want to work on it, but I need to learn. And making my own songs one thing, trying to make covers of another person's songs another. I think I would just be I actually had one that I made a while back because I was trying to get onto like I was actually trying hard to get onto a Hololive when they first did the Hollow Stars. I was trying to get onto that, so I did a few on there, but I just don't have enough popularity in my streams when they look at it to choose me. So, and I don't use a pre-done VTuber. I wasn't a VTuber before it, so it's really hard to get into there. But you know, it's like when I did my first audition for it, I had like just one of those crappy free ones you get from the animes. I think they changed the name, but it was called animes at the time. I think they changed the name and now you have to pay for it. But I managed to get it before they put the cost onto it. But yeah, I think I have the little one from that I might do. But yeah, it would have been cool. Honestly, if I was a VTuber, I'd be doing that for a living, making a lot more money than I could even dream doing a regular job. So that would have been good. But yeah, I don't know if I'd pull along the Santa. Like, it would almost look like Santa, but like purposely not make it look like Santa. Like, I wouldn't wear the red. I would just be like Santa head on a normal body. I don't know. I would have to think it up, but I'm also not the most artistically inclined. I mean, I made my logo, and I'm proud of that because that was something I did, and I'm just not good at making stuff. But I took a bunch of different stuff from other like free assets, and I put it together, and I manipulated, and then I actually turned my logo into coins. But problem is I can't show it because the coins are green, and it would be like my cup, and it would be completely see-through. So it's like it wouldn't work. But I'm hoping to actually make those coins. Like I made a bunch of different medallions, and I want to like improve the design. And once I find a design I'm happy with, I want to make a bunch of them that I can sell, either give away as Patreon presents or sell them onto my Etsy account. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream right here. I have an intermission button. Where is that? Right here. Boom. Probably should have threw it on the intermission the whole time. What's this? Oh yeah. Yeah, sometimes the chat goes a little weird. YouTube is not the best for getting the chat over here for some reason. In fact, I don't see the comment on here, but I'm seeing. That's weird. I can exit out of the game now. Hold on. Yeah, it seems like I don't see all the comments on the stream. I think it's only top chat. It should be live chat. Okay. I can definitely see that yeah, Coca-Cola would try to do it because they made a big they popularized the current like imagery of Santa a lot. Because I think there's also some old images of Santa in the line of like, you know, wearing like white or like a very, very light pink, like a periwinkle pink. It's weird that I wasn't seeing some of the chats. I might have missed a few things. Say you might have said because I had it instead of live chat. I had top chat, and for some reason, like on the YouTube that I'm looking at, because on this computer when I have the game, I also have Twitch and YouTube open, so I can watch my comments on my stream. And then I have the kick on the top, and since the top is doing mostly translating the video, I can get away with it. But yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's fun. It's like, yeah, like a lot of things over the years have been twisted and manipulated because of like big companies. Like a lot of the stories that we know from that they have on the old Disney shows, the Disney movies, were based off of old German tales that are very grim. and they're almost completely different than like the shows that we know of, like Aladdin was such a different variation of it. I think A Little Mermaid was based off of another old story, and it just a lot of the stuff was, you know, like the whole what's it called? I think like the Snow White and the Hansel and Gretel, and a lot of that stuff got really, really tame when it came to America, and then from America on Disney and a lot of the cartoon companies. But yeah, yeah, I need to do stuff. Yeah, they are really fucked up. Like Little Red Riding Hood. Yeah, some of that stuff is pretty freaking grim. But yeah, and you know, with you on the stream, keep in mind, it should work. I haven't tried it, but if you go on see the Discord thing. No, not Discord. I don't know if it works right for YouTube views. I try to make it so it work on YouTube views, but there is a I have like the Twitch points. So if you actually go from the Twitch points and you click on it, the Twitch rewards is what it's called. If you go on the Twitch rewards, you should be able to actually access the chatbot stuff. It was supposed to go. Let's see if I can see you. Points time. Yeah, I don't know if it translates YouTube stuff. Man, a lot of people would change their names over the last year. But yeah, there is supposed to be some like. Yeah, I don't know. It's like a YouTube. I'm hoping to try to get it to work right. I'm gonna check on there. But like I used to give away free stream games. Like every stream, it was like 5 games I'd give away for free. But now I have it linked up to points that you can gain by watching me stream. And let's see. And so you're gonna get different stream games and stuff like that by it. But maybe I might start adding some free games that'll just pop up on stream, because I have that little area that would be good for like pushing a button and having a new game code come up. And I gave away something like 300 games from the last year I was doing. Yeah, so like something about like I have it like the points. I forgot how I have that set up with the points, but like as you're watching, you start accumulating points, and if you're typing and talking, you are getting more points per minute, and then you build up these points, and then you could buy like different games. But yeah, if you could actually see the you could actually see some of my old streams that I had to physically upload, not the ones that are from live, but the ones I had to physically upload. Those ones you'll see a lot of like free games coming up, and there was an April Fool's one where I was doing the rubber duck game. And I was actually at work the whole day, and I just had like a Pikachu sitting in my chair with the headphones on, and I had to go for the whole 8 hours I was at work for the April Fools. But like I had to set up for every like 20 minutes or so a new game would come up. And I think it was something like 100 games, or no, I think it was 50 games were given away on that day. It was just like every 20 minutes for like 8 hours. So it's like, yeah. Oh yeah, Lucas, yeah. I had Twitch kind of closed up, so I kind of didn't see that you were talking. I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, I was having fun doing that. Like it was. I want to give away some more too, but like I was hoping to kind of work off the rewards things instead of just like, you know, person with the fastest hands get the game. I wanted it to be something that people can buy. Actually, let's see, Lucas, where are you on that list? Because you come by a lot. Lucas, right here. Yeah, you have 146 points currently. You can get a lead quality game, which is like a game that you typically buy for $5 or less. Because those are $50 per game. Then I have like the bronze quality at $250, silver quality, which is like games that are usually $10 to $20, and then the gold, which are games that usually $20 to $30 when you buy them. Did I ever make like a platinum? No, I don't have anything that big. But like it would just be random games. I mean, I some of them can be kind of crap. Is like I used to buy a lot of bundles for games, and through these bundles, right, I am the real Santa. through these bundles, I was getting a lot of extra game codes that I was holding on to. So I had like 500 free game codes. I have some of the games actually I'm selling onto on my eBay account, so people buy the games for me on eBay, and so I can make a couple dollars here and there just to try to help me out a little bit. And then, like I said, I have it on these Twitch rewards. I have some games, and like I said, I still have more that I don't even have listed that I can always. That I know they have a few that are just pending. Like I go on Humble Bundle, for example, and sometimes Humble Bundle gives away a game that I already have, or they have a bundle that there's like one game on it that I would have to buy for $20. But if I buy all of the games together, I get 15. I only have to pay 15, and now I have like 10 games. Problem is, out of those 10 games, 6 of them I already own. Well, those 6 go in the list, and then those, you know, either put on the stream those buy a bundle thing, or I put them on the, you know, eBay, or what currently is just a lot of it just sitting on a list. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, and that's what makes me kind of happy. The fact that like I can get these things for like, you know, literally like pennies sometimes, because I'm mainly buying it for like 1 or 2 games that I've been wanting, and then I get all these other games that I already have. It's like it means nothing to me. I'd rather give it to people who play. I'm not gonna just throw away these codes. I would rather, you know, put these codes up there for people to get, and you know, I might start doing some free games here and there just to kind of keep it random. But I need to have my consistency back. I need to be able to stream more frequently and feel more confident about it. Yeah, a lot of times it really is. There we go. Like I said, I'm going to see if the points are going to actually translate. I need to look on there because it may be just too low on the list. I need to see if I can. Let's see. Am I able to get into this thing? Go here. Let's see. Where's my stream? Come on. Cloudbot. Oh, that goes to that. Go home. Oh, that goes to that. Okay, hold on. Stream. I forgot what it's called. There we go. Cloudbot. Okay, am I currently signed in? Okay, log in. Through Twitch. Don't make me push the buttons. Okay. Now, I can go here. Sorry, I'm just like doing all kinds of random stuff. You can't see any of it, and problem is I don't think I'd want to have this all like put online anyway. Commands, quotes, loyalty. There we go. Loyalty points. And low points. So see if Google Man pops up here. Next. Can I search? I can. Nope, that did not work. That was not the search function I was looking for. How many pages of people do I have? Jesus. Okay. Man, Jan doesn't have a lot of points on here. Surprising. I used to see Chan all the time. There you are, Google Man. So yeah, you are building up points. You currently are sitting at 10 points. So you actually do have 10 points now. So you do actually get points. So it says that you have watched me for 1.67 hours. So yeah, if you ever do go on Twitch, you can click the thing for the Twitch. You might actually have to. No, I think you might be able to use commands to buy it. But yeah, if you look on like the Twitch rewards, you might be able to see the games and all the stuff you can buy from it. But yeah, but you are gaining points. It does have you right here. So like I said, you have 10 points now. The cheap games are like 50. So yeah, I'm hoping to, get this stuff done a little bit more. I haven't messed with this for a while. So, I mean, shoot, even Kick might even have some way of doing it. And I might do like raffles where I can give raffle points away. So if you win the raffle, you get like, say, 200 points, and you can use those points to buy games. Or like, let me see if I can do this. Let me go back. Streamlabs. Yeah. So, I mean, I have a bunch of points, so I can actually buy stuff. But I also have like comments to go on here. Like you could always just do something stupid like this. Let's see if it works. Like that. I have one from Callie from Hololive. That's just see if it works. So, fanfare from Link. I'm just buying different ones now. See if that one works. So yeah, you could use some of the points for some of that BS as well. I just don't have a lot of it on there. Like the WoW one. But I mean, I think there's better ways of doing those sound effects, and I need to look into it. Like there's a whole like way of just like doing different fun stuff for like the people watching the stream, and I want to integrate that stuff more, but it's a lot for me to worry about. Why is that on screen? I guess because I have a table on the side. It's a piece of PVC pipe that holds the table up. If you look at the videos of the card openings, I have a table that folds up over here in an overhead camera that shows like the cards I was opening and when I was doing the Christmas stuff. I think I might have, because I moved the camera a little bit. Let's see if that, and then I move it up slightly. There we go. Now you can't see it. And I can hold my hands in the air and be like, ah. So, yeah, there's all kinds of different stuff. And like I said, the more I do this, the more I understand things and try to get things working together. I would like to just add a bunch of stuff. I like people to be able to make comments and pop up on screen. Like I had that little sidebar that I think looks really good on my stream now. I have this whole integrated, so you can see who follows and stuff like that. Which I'm kind of surprised I should have updated. That's weird. Because that one lady girl ended up following, right? What was her name? Oh no, that's right. That was her. Okay, yeah. And I actually had a friend from work donate before, and I want to make it so they could pop up there. I might do more card openings. It's kind of like I do have a couple cards I can do, and I also have a 151 big box thing, and I actually had to finish the Christmas openings. I still have those sitting down here because I kind of only made it halfway through before I just couldn't do it anymore. I just physically couldn't keep up. But like one thing I really want to do, I want to have like it's a weird thing. I want to have item openings. Like I want to take an old router and take it apart on stream. And I also have a new microscope. This one could actually hook up a little bit better. And let's see if I can turn it on and how well that works. Come on, show a picture. Show a picture. Where are you? Come on. I guess there we go. So it works pretty good for like showing. I have it on the manual. And so I'm going to integrate this onto the stream too, where I can actually look at things up close. Maybe I might do some of the coin openings. There's like ones where you open up a bunch of like currency and try to find like special notes that might be worth money. I don't know. I used to collect coins, so that's kind of fun. You know, I have my cry cutter. I can make things on stream. I can talk about 3D prints. Maybe I make a big 3D print and I need to start gluing the pieces together, and maybe I can do that on stream or something. So it's like, yeah, you know what's a really cool one for collecting bills? I actually have my birthday. Let's see if is it up here? You know, because I just randomly just have a bunch of money just sitting here. Well, this is not my birthday, but I actually have a birthday note here. It's gonna be backwards for you, but it's 03/15/1985. So if you know anybody who was born in March 15th, you know, this is America side of how we do it. We do month, day, year. But yeah, and then I also have like a $20 bill from 1985 because I was born on 1985. So I actually have I have a couple 20s. I have a $100 bill from 85, a $50 bill from 85 that I do eventually plan on making into a big frame so I can hang it on the wall. I have my birthday as a serial number, and I also have my wife's birthday in the serial number. So it'll be really cool to have that, and then because we're both born in 85. So I can put all the coins, and then I also do have like, you know, like a couple different foreign currencies as well. Yeah, what I really wanted to do, I forgot what country it was, but they had Pokemon coins, and those were very, very expensive. I never got my hand on that. And another one I would have liked. Oh yeah, I have a Pokemon Go 40 little badge thing if you care about Pokemon Go. But yeah, it fell off when I had the bills. Yeah, it was. If you look it up, it was legal currency, and they actually do it with like a bunch of other license and stuff like that. It helps them with their country's finances because their currency is worth more than the face value of the currency. So people from other countries would buy these Pokemon coins and stuff like that. It just goes into the treasury. And, you know, and we're spending far more money than they're worth to get them. So, but yeah, I don't think I ever get my hands on something like that. Like legal tender Pokemon coins would just be crazy. That sounds about right. Yeah, it was like some name I just couldn't pronounce. New Island. You know, it's Americans. We just can't pronounce anything right. But yeah, I mean, I have so many things that I just want to work on and do, and you know, there's also like different candies I want to try. Like, I end up just today. You know, there was a new soda I tried today, which is a Fanta Haunted Apple, which is like a spiced apple flavored Fanta, which was actually pretty good. I also bought my wife some new Hershey's chocolate bars that just came out, which was a cookies and cream. A mint cookie chocolate. It was a strawberries and cream, and then there was what was the other one? I can't remember. It was like a salted caramel Hershey's, I think it was called. Then I also got myself some. A couple of these Warhead taffies to try. I mean, I don't know if you hear when I was doing the different drinks and stuff like that, but I also have one of these things I was thinking about making, which is like one of those like soda Japanese toy things. It's been sitting here for a while waiting for waiting for an opportunity to finally do it. You had the times where I had all those different gummies. I was eating some gummies before stream. Today I had my beer. Had this one as a Voodoo Ranger Tropic Force Tropical IPA, which was interesting. I did that time when I opened up all the different Mountain Dews. You could find that one on the YouTube. I opened up a bunch of different Mountain Dews and drank all the different Mountain Dews. It was like the alcohol the spiked Mountain Dews, and I made a big old jungle juice filled with it and drank all that up, and that was god awful. So some of those are really, really stupid fun. Yeah, I've never had the yerba mate. Yeah, yerba mate would be something fun to do. I do have I've been trying to do more like of the fermented stuff, so I have some kimchi that I'm going to be having, but that's just like, food. I did also buy pickled eggs. I've never had pickled eggs before, but I like pickled sausage, so I want to give them a shot. Because I found those for like dirt cheap, which is probably a scary thing. You never really want to buy something like pickled eggs dirt cheap. In fact, I'm actually I bought some of the canned sausages, and I'm trying to make myself a spicy pickled sausage out of them, and I want to see if that works. Because I like the what's called Bahama Mamas, which is these red, really thick pickled sausages, and they're really good. I don't know. I'm a big fan of vinegar, so I mean, I will eat like. I'll eat jalapenos. I'll eat the pickled jalapenos. I used to eat them like pickle chips. I mean, like potato chips. I just put them in a bowl and eat the whole damn thing. Yeah, I mean, I used to be able to find a few sites I can get some different candies and stuff. But yeah, maybe one of these times I'll be able to do that. I'll start doing like a series of trying food from around the world, and I'll just pick up different countries and see if I can buy a bunch of stuff from that country, get it, bring it on over and try it on stream. That would be kind of fun. Hey, I'm a fat bastard. I can get away with eating some more candy. Especially something from... I'm going to write it down to see if I can actually look up some stuff. I need to bring my regular stream book in here that I wanted to have it specifically for game purposes. This is just a notepad. And Forjores. Yeah, so I mean, if I can find different stuff. Oh yeah, and there was the other thing too. Like I have done it a few times, but I have my heart monitor. I have like that little heart monitor. So if I do some scary games, I want to have my pulse. But problem is, I'm like, I'm too calm in video games, so I don't get scared easy. Oh wow, yeah. You have a great day too. Keep in mind, I was probably trying to end the stream about a half an hour or an hour ago. I do this sometimes. I just have a hard time ending a stream. But yeah, you definitely take care of yourself, man. And thank you for joining me. I love having people around, and it makes my day, makes me feel better. So like, I definitely do appreciate it. Yeah, I gotta check some of those out. Tita? Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some Googling. But I mean, hey, at least if I have a little bit of money to do stuff, like I'll try to do some more things. And more I find fun things to do, the more I can, have experiences with everybody. So that's, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Like. You may just be, someone who happened to come across me and decide to hang out on a stream, but I mean, for me, you guys are just as, you're much of a friend as anything else is. It's just fun to kind of like interact with people and talk to people, see someone, someone popping by. Like, people don't understand that there's friendships that are online. Like, it is a huge deal to just see people online. They're, they're as much of a friend as your neighbor is, But yeah, I really got to get my stream going though, because I'm going to have to start getting ready to cook dinner for when my wife gets home. Since my wife still works, I'm like, okay, if I'm not going to be working right now, I am making sure I clean the house. I make sure the dishes are done. I'm cooking dinner every night. Like, if I'm not working, I'm at least trying to do stuff around the house, so I still have value. It's just gonna be simple. I just have some I have some chicken jalapeno sausages, and I'm gonna be doing some omelets. So I'll be doing, like cutting up some onion and green pepper and all the other BS, and just have it pre-set up so whenever my wife wants it, I can cook up some fast omelets. Nothing too special. Oh, empanadas are good. One thing I like to do is what's it called? Enchiladas. So I like doing the enchiladas. What I'll do is a bunch of little teeny ones about that big, because America will just make a big old fucking thing. But I make a bunch of little ones. I make about like good 50 of them or whatever, and I put them rolled up into a big casserole dish, and then I'll cover the whole thing with enchilada sauce. And then I'll cut up a bunch of lettuce and tomatoes and onions and stuff like that. I'll bake that off, cover with cheese, make sure it's all nice and golden brown. And then I'll just serve it out of there almost like a lasagna in a way. Put on a plate, then cover it with like lettuce and cheese and onion. And it's probably far from traditional. Far from traditional, but it, America, we always do weird shit. Canelones. Okay, canelones. It sounds familiar. I've always been bad with names. That's one of the things. When I worked over at Buca de Beppo actually when I went to Hilton, they were like, oh, make a mirepoix. I'm like, a mirepoix? What the hell is a mirepoix? You just cut celery, carrots, and onions, and we use it for like our basis of a lot of our food. I'm like, oh, yeah, I know how to do that. Like I'm not used to names. Or they're like, oh, make a one of my favorite ones was like, oh, make some Alfredo sauce. Okay, how do you want me to make your Alfredo sauce? Because I can make Alfredo sauce in 5 different ways. Like, what they wanted me to do is something called a bechamel sauce, which is just basically milk thickened with a roux, and roux is just oil and flour. So you thicken it up, add some Parmesan in there, and call it a Alfredo sauce. I'm like, shit. Good thing I asked you guys, and because they were giving me shit about it, like, oh, just make it Alfredo. Like, I was gonna grab a bottle of freaking white wine, and I was gonna make you a real Alfredo sauce. I was gonna get the wine, I was gonna get the heavy cream, I was gonna make you the legit shit. Like, oh, you just want me to make a freaking bechamel sauce with some garlic and Parmesan. I'm like, okay, that's a completely different thing. Like there's quality grades, Like, I am an actual cook who knows how to make food. Like, I can just bake stuff. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, food is amazing. I always love trying different foods, even if it's just a bunch of junk food. It's like, I think there's something about having something tangible. Like, I like figurines and stuff. Like, I have something tangible, but there's also something about having a experience of food, or some kind of taste or a visual experience that you can carry with you the rest of your life. I love food, and when I used to be a chef and I used to like look out at the people on the tables, I've had people who like their food so much they just had to go to each other and hug. Like, I've had people who danced when they got the food before. Like, I have people who are so excited about what they're eating that it just makes you feel so proud, And like, food is a big thing. It's not just for fat people. Like, no, food is amazing. It is not just a necessity, but it is something that it just brings experiences. It can bring back a past. Food is a big deal, and it's like, you make something. Yeah, sometimes you just make something to survive, but like I said, there's also this, experiences and good food. In fact, I was actually originally going to do a cooking channel. I was actually planning ways of how to have the camera set up. I was going to put a bunch of PVC pipe around my kitchen above, and I was going to have clips that I was able to move the camera around. And that's one thing I wanted to do, was actually do a cooking channel and teach people how to make food. And it was like, it wasn't going to be like really complex, high-end, good quality food. It was just like, here's how to make ramen taste good, Just here's some random bullshit I'm throwing together for lunch today. Creole sauce? Okay. I'll definitely try it out. Yeah, because I love making different things. I've seen chimichurri. I've never really tried it, but I've seen a lot of it in the supermarket and stuff like that, and I might have tried it at one point. But yeah, I think it's like isn't it like heavy in lime, like lime flavor, which is fine with me if it is, because I absolutely love lime. But yeah, I wish I could remember a lot of the names of stuff I used to do. Okay, a lot of lemon, yeah. It's like one of the things when I worked over at the Greek restaurant, and I would make the dalmates, the grape leaves, and there was something called a lemonade sauce, which was just basically like a lemon cream sauce that you put on top of it. So you do the dalmates and you put the lemonade sauce on it. That was kind of good. Okay, yeah, I remember back in the day, when I go to restaurants and stuff like that, I eat the lemon and I'll eat the lime and stuff like that. And it was so funny because you would see people on other tables just staring at you when you're eating lime and shit. It's like, man, it's good. Like I love citrus. I live in Florida, of course I'm gonna love citrus. But then again, my wife was born in Florida. She hates oranges. Not really hates them. It's just she's not the most favorable on it. Pastel de papas. That. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say that sounds very familiar. See, there's actually one place that has a bunch of different type of like kind of Spanish cuisines, and it's called Cuban on the Run. And it's like this, basically the logos is a guy running with a Cuban sandwich. They've been in business because, you know, in America, like especially in Florida, you have a lot of people from a lot of like the Spanish countries that live here because, you know, there's parts, I forgot what countries are like still like kind of parts of America or parts of the U.S., but not really. I forgot which ones were, because, you know, as Americans, we just not the best when it comes down to other countries. But like they came, you know, they're like, you know, like there are Spanish. Like I know one of the people was Cuban. One of the people, yeah. I always say America, but it's USA. But yeah, but the thing is, it's like what was it like? I think Cuba, you can, or like no, not Cuba. No, Colombia. People who live in Colombia can actually come into America without having to worry about like immigration. They can legally just easier. Yeah, Puerto Rico is the other one, or maybe it's just Puerto Rico and one other one. Again, I'm horrible at it as a USA American. It's like I'm bad at this shit. But yeah, they were like, you know, like Puerto Rico is, yeah, it's like because there's two of them like that, which is kind of special states. But yeah, the thing is, they can come in. So yeah, Hawaii is an official state. Is part of the 50. Yeah, Hawaii is a part of the 50. Yeah, the Virgin Islands is another one of those that are kind of like, yeah, it's weird. And you'd think I would know this stuff better, but it's not really something we think about from the day to day here. I think with like other countries where they have another country so close to each other, your minds are thinking about transferring from one country to another more frequently. And so going over borders and stuff like that means something. But in USA, it's like if I'm going to Georgia, then I'm going to South Carolina, and I'm heading over to Tennessee, and I go up to Kentucky, and I'm going to or I'm going up to like Indiana, and if I go over to Illinois and I go up to Wisconsin, and it's like, you know, it's like it's not really the big deal. We're just moving from one area to another, but it's all within the same country. And I think our brains are just wired differently because as a lot of Americans just don't need to think about anything other than just, you know, our states. So we're really dumb when it comes down to geography. I think that's one of our problems. It's just because of the mindset that we have, that there's not really much of a need for it. Like, you know, most Americans probably live their entire life without getting a passport, because, you know, you don't have to have a passport going from state to state. I don't even have a passport. I'm almost 40 years old and I never got a passport because I've never been out of the States. I don't think I've never been up to Canada even, and I used to live in Wisconsin, like right on the edge. So it's like, yeah, it's you know, it's a big enough country where you really never have to leave. If you get tired of the temperature, you move, and you're all still in America. Yeah, it's like and like the thing, if you don't think about it, then your brain, people don't realize that your brains get wired for your situation. You know what I mean? So if you're like not, if you don't really go to different countries, you don't really get wired that way. That's why I say, like, I feel bad for a lot of the really old people who don't know computers, because they grew up in a world where they weren't really ever having to figure it out. So their wiring was never built with that type of foundation in mind. And, as days go on and people get more used to the VR, I'm going to be completely out of the loop because my brain is not going to be wired for it. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. But yeah, like Valley is going to be my next game, and then after Valley, I'm not sure. It is definitely going to be a different game. I have, let's see, yeah, I don't have that up. What was some of the games I was looking at here? I've been looking at a different one. Bastion is one of those games I want to do. I was thinking about doing Outlast again, but Once Human was one I'm looking at. Darkest Tales, Mortuary Assistant. I mean, I literally have like 2,000 games on my Steam account, so I have a lot I can choose from. Oh yeah, sure. I'm actually gonna have to use a restroom pretty soon, but I'll definitely try to write these down before I pee myself. I love trying different things. And the cool thing is my wife is just like me. So like we both like trying different things. So we find opportunities to try foods. Like we both like enjoy the experience of trying different foods. Oh yeah, flan, definitely. We've had flan. There's actually a good place here. In fact, when I had my restaurant, it was really cool because we would have people who would just go door to door with a big shopping cart and just sell it door to door and do different businesses and stuff like that. So we used to buy the flan from the people in the cart all the time. They made some amazing flan. Okay. I might have had that before. Hey, and if I don't find them anywhere, I'll probably try to make them. Hopefully, I might be able to find a couple places that actually make it around here. Okay. Yeah, because the one thing again with the USA being such a melting pot of different cultures, like especially in Florida, because we have a lot of the Spanish in Florida as well. You run into a lot of like restaurants that's dedicated to different cultures. Like I have one place I go to for anytime I want any what's it called? Shoot. It's a weird word that I always mispronounce. It's like ramen, but it's not ramen. It's with rice noodle and a really good broth. I can't remember what it's called. Pho. F-O P-H-O with a line above it. Pho. I always call it pho, but I guess it's supposed to be pho. Yeah, and like, so if you want like really good pho, like there's a lot of places just dedicated to that. There's a couple places just dedicated to ramen. Many places just dedicated to the poke bowls, where you're just getting like the rice with the fresh fish on top, raw fish on top, and all the different ingredients on top. We have like a whole like fast food joint just dedicated to that down here or over here. Yeah, Vietnamese. And it's just like I said, there's so many different cultures, and they all have, everybody has their own restaurant. And it's like, there's a couple really good Greek restaurants that came down. There's one place called the Big Taco I want to try. And I don't know if it's like, I think it might be in the more authentic side of like Mexican. I'm not sure though. I'm always weird because like there's so many different Spanish cultures, and like if you say like this and you mistakenly call it Mexican, people get offended. Okay, I mean, yerba mate is very common to get here. Like they actually have, I think it was a hard yerba mate that I seen in the store now. Yeah, I think it was like I was looking at different drinks and trying to pick up, and I think there was a hard yerba mate that I could actually buy. But yeah, I've seen a lot of it, and I especially Whole Foods, which is like a high end like supermarket that's owned by Amazon. Amazon bought them out. So if I ever had to return things, I just bring them over to Whole Foods and it returns it to Amazon. Okay. Yeah, what brand would be considered like Argentinian? If they probably have something that's like mass marketed that I can easy get my hands on. Yeah, one of the benefits of America is we are definitely a consumerist culture. We just buy. Our whole country is built on possessions, it seems like. Okay. Yeah, I mean, shoot, if I can, I might find a couple different flavors and just have a stream where I'm just drinking like 5 or 6 different brands or different flavors of it. Okay. Yeah, because I'm always happy with trying to check things out and doing different things, because like it's not like as much as like, hey, this is the type of stream and the type of direction I'm going on, but it's more of like, hey, this channel is for fun, and if I decide I want to do some different food things for fun, we're doing that instead of video games, or I do that first and then I'll play video games afterwards. Okay, so they're all about the same. Okay. Yeah, because I know sometimes when you go from like different like if you go over here they use this more, and over here they use this more, or what have you. I know like when it comes down to like it's a weird one, but like tacos, for example, I know in like northern Mexico they tend to do like I think they were doing a lot more of the flour tortilla, and then southern Mexico was doing a lot more of the corn tortillas. I think it was. I might be wrong, but that's why America or the United States tend to use more flour tortillas in our tacos, because the ones who brought it up for us to start consuming actually were brought up the flour tortilla because they were getting a lot more of the wheat and stuff growing around the area. Where if it was more southern Mexico and southern Spanish countries, they would do tacos with the corn tortillas or the maize, and that was the more common thing to do there. Okay. Yeah, I still want to try out a couple different ones, and it's like, hey, do this, and or like today I'm doing this brand, and then today I'm doing this brand, and just like how I had the random beer, it wasn't like it was a big part of the stream, but I wanted to try it today. I'm like, this is what I'm drinking on stream right now. Okay. I don't need more sugar in my diet. But yeah, I mean, shoot, I'll probably try it either or. Okay, because I know there's canned stuff, but I know there's also, like, yeah, I think there's stuff where you can actually just buy it to make it yourself, too. Maybe I can compare, like, you know, mass-marketed pre-canned stuff or, like, the stuff where you're actually buying it by yourself. I need to look more into it so I understand it more. I think that's the best way to put it. But I know I've seen them in the store, and, like, I think it is like a powder form, and then there's, like, the pre-canned stuff. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I'll definitely try. That'll be kind of fun. The only downside, I've never been the biggest drinker of warm drinks. I've always done cold drinks. But I mean, I think I could probably still do that with the cold drinks too. They just don't break down. Oh, a lot of times it just doesn't mix in as well. Okay. Yeah, my wife has always been the hot drink, so she'll drink coffee and tea and stuff like that. I grew up just drinking soda, which is one of the reasons why I'm so fat. But I drink a lot of soda, and but I mean I probably drink a good gallon or basically 4 liters of water a day, so I'm set on that. Okay. It's kind of interesting because I know a lot of the yerba mate that I'll find in stores is like pre-canned and refrigerated, but I think it's just because that's how America is. We definitely buy a lot of cold canned drinks. So yeah. But yeah, I mean, that'd be really interesting. I want to try it. Like, I have no problem because, like I said, I love the fact that people from different parts of the world and different cultures are watching. I love the fact that you guys are here, and it's like, because I'm definitely not just for the people in the USA. I want to try different things. So I'm like, yeah, this is cool. I actually really like the idea. Yeah, I have you on this camera here. This computer here, so I'm always like looking down around my my microphone. Okay. Like I said, I'll probably try both. Just probably one to kind of ease into it, or like, but I think that doing it with the actual plant and would actually be better. Just because I want to try the traditional thing, like okay. Like that, another page. This is a computer I'll be doing stuff in, so yeah. All right, I'm gonna save this. I'm actually gonna save watch later. Where are you? Save watch later. Awesome. Okay, so I got that, and I'm also gonna save it as a bookmark. I'm gonna check that out. Make sure I watch it. And it's only 3 minutes, so it's not so bad either. Pop the switch in. All right. I'm definitely gotta get going though. My wife will be off in like 10 minutes, and then she'll be home in like another 15. I will. I'll do that one first. All right, man. You take care of yourself, Lucas. You have a nice one too. And anybody else who might still be around, thank you. You guys are all fucking awesome. I fucking love you guys, and I definitely do appreciate it. You have a wonderful day, and you take care. Bye.